Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's do some more streaming and stuff. Play some more Ryukyu. So unlike what was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Today's Tuesday, right? Streamed for a little bit yesterday, but only 2 hours and didn't get very much done. Very little done because I didn't have as much time and because I had done a lot over the weekend. Unlike yesterday, we're going to get as much gameplay, as much time in today as we possibly can. So, with that being said, hello. There's the web thing, because it's a stream. Will this ever be on YouTube? Yeah. Did you check YouTube today? Because it's on there right now. The first streamed one went out on the channel 2 hours ago. This is technically session 10. So, yes. Yes, this will be on YouTube. Let's make sure we're hooking into the game properly without making the game look and lag like crap. Transition in, and that's wrong. That's right. That's right. That's what we need. Okay. See how the game's running? It's running well. Yay. Okay, that's good. We're good to go. All right, so here's what I did. You guys are going to hate me. Everything that we did yesterday, I undid. All of it. I fell back and I rolled back a bit because there were two things. Here's what happened. First and foremost, I didn't realize how many points I had wasted on Japan. I had wasted like 200 some Diplo points integrating Japan, and that's just not acceptable. Second is that I was able to experiment with that save file and found something very interesting, I think. Patar15, thank you for your subscription. So here's what I did. You'll recall from the save that if you enact the policy that reduces diplomatic annexation cost below what the current price or the current invested amount is, then the next month you'll finish your integration. So what I tested, what I was curious about is what happens if they're not loyal? What happens if they have higher than 50 liberty desire? Everyone knows, I think. Ooh, Telkus, new month.
Hi,
new month, new bits.
New bits and also Arumba squirrel.
So, you can't progress, right? Everyone knows, I think, that you cannot progress on your annexation of a vassal if they have above 50 liberty desire. Or actually, I think it's just at 50 liberty desire. But can you still integrate them? And the answer is yes, you can. So, what I did is I rolled back far enough that basically I could go all the way until Aichi is at 743 out of 996. And I'm gonna don't be surprised by this. Come on, we're gonna go look at the spreadsheet for a second. All right, so here's where we're at right now. Aichi is at 743 current progress. Japan is at 963. Let me just confirm that's correct. Yes. And what this spreadsheet helps me to do is see, okay, I currently have full influence ideas, which is good. But if I were to enact the policy with their current development of 219 base cost and current development base cost, the current progress is insufficient to annex. But if I turn the policy on, we need exactly 963 with Japan and exactly 730 with Aichi. So because this number is at or equal to the number to integrate, they are effectively already integrated. So what I've intentionally done, as I mentioned, is roll back the save far enough so that now they are both intentionally disloyal. I've intentionally made them disloyal so that I stop wasting Diplo points integrating them because they're just being wasted. How do you do that? You just scootage toggle. You turn scootage on, you turn scootage off. Once, twice, 3, 4 times, however many times you want to do it. It doesn't, whatever you need. Every time you click it, it's 25% stackable liberty desire. It's such a gamey thing to do, but whatever. So I pissed them off. Now we're not wasting our Diplo points. We're going to end up using those Diplo points on Diplo Tech instead, or the integration of somebody else. It says Desmond is disloyal, but he's actually not. At least he shouldn't be. Well, I think it's because maybe, let's turn that off. I don't want him to be disloyal. We are at peace. A couple things went slightly different from what happened in the stream yesterday. I was able to end this war over here a lot earlier because, again, I had rolled back as far back as I was willing to go to try to make Aichi not waste points. You'll see here I'm 13 points above the integration number with Aichi. So, yeah, we rolled back a little bit and didn't have to spend as much time here. I've already taken care of the rebellions in Bob's hemp farm, so he's happy. We are roughly about the same point. I think we got maybe August of 85. Like, we're 1 year behind, which is not very much, because we actually are going to play a bit today. Ulmo1111, thank you for your subscription. So, truce timers, that's the big deal. This is the thing that's going to come up, is that we need to decide, are we going to murder the colonial nations next? And I think the answer is definitely yes. We've got in January of 85, 4 months from now, our truce with England is up. In November of 84, we've got Caribes and Mexico, Portuguese Mexico and Portugal. Kedah is in October, that's in like 2 months. So we get a lot of people to attack. Now there's one thing that I've done that I did also different. I didn't forget this time about the Maldives. My claim was about to expire September of 84. So I didn't forget, and I actually attacked him before the truce ran out. And now what I'm seriously considering here is actually going up to 8 vassals, releasing him right now, and using his claims, which he has 6 of, on Vijayanagar, and attacking Vijayanagar. I don't want to keep this land for myself, because right now, if we look at institution spread, Vijayanagar is so far behind. He doesn't have the Renaissance, he has barely any colonialism, no printing press. If I take this, it's going to stay and it's going to spread very quickly. If I give it to a vassal, if I just release it as a vassal, he'll still be behind on tech, but my 2 marches, Taungu and Hisenwi, can just march over here and smash the crap out of Vijayanagar, who's on tech 11. Tech 11 versus Taungu's tech 15. Taungu's a scary man, he's scary. Also, I took more land in this war than I did the previous time. I gave Hisenwi some extra land over here. For some reason, this time Langjiang actually honored a defensive call when I co-belligerented Pegu, and so I was able to give more land to Hisenwi. Took some more aggressive expansion. Aggressive expansion still looks fine. It's whatever. We're pissing off the Asians. Who cares? Who cares when you piss off the Asians, right? So, also, because I am planning on integrating Japan and Aichi very, very soon, I stopped subsidizing them about 2 years ago. So, we're losing money right this second, because I also, and this is something I think was a good idea, I did start to use more level 3 advisors. Rather than just sinking all of my money into my subjects to try to make them have bigger numbers and make them scary and more independent, more useful, I'm instead spending more money on as many advisors as I can to try to get more of the good events. There's a better chance of getting good events when you have level 3 advisors. So we want that, and we also want to make sure that we get military tech 15 ASAP. Also, we didn't get caught spying on Brittany, and if Brittany catches me, then there's going to be a gosh darn squirrel. I can tell you that much, because I'm getting my 5% discount on something. This. Brittany's going to give me a 5% discount, gosh darn it, on as many of these as I can. I don't think anyone has tech 16. Yeah, not a single person on the map has tech 16 yet, so that's fine. So yeah, because of that, I'm spying on Vijayanagar. What do you guys think? You guys think we should... I think we should just go above the relationship limit. And here's why I figure, is that I don't need the diplo points anymore, because we've already integrated these guys. They're done. They're integrated, as they are. We're only 4 months away, 3 months away, or whatever, from finishing administrative, turning on the policy, integrating these guys instantly. Which means that even though the game shows me at 7 out of 5 relations, I'm actually at 5 out of 5 in like 3 months. I'm comfortable being over the relationship limit, though, by at least 1 or 2. You know, I figure if I'm gonna have level, I'm gonna be able to get my tech even if I'm above the relationship limit by 1. Diplo points are important, but not that important. And to me, having an extra relationship is a good idea. I'm even willing to have 2. That's why I have 2 right now. I still think I should release the Maldives. But I think maybe we do that the month that we get the integration, so we don't waste a couple extra points. Then again, it's only 2 points. It's like 6 Diplo to release them right now, and then we can declare the war. Yeah, I'm just gonna release them now. We're gonna do it now. You guys ready? Let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. Everyone, let's just say yes. Just say yes, that's a good idea. You should do that. It's a good idea. We're gonna release Catalonia. This does mean, however, that I won't be able to get my alliance with the Ottomans if I want it right now. They're willing to accept an alliance right this second, but if I release one more subject, they'll say no. But they also have a lot of debt. The Ottomans have a bunch of debt, and that means that they are not easy to pull into a war. They have 5 loans. The only war that I can get them involved in right now... Ooh, wait a minute. He's changed his desires. He no longer wants the Papal State. Never mind, that changes everything. I can't pull the Ottomans into a war at all. Forget it. I'm not gonna do it. They've got a diplomat in charge, that's why. Seek powerful friends to expand diplomatically. He's not gonna try to expand for a while. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, in that case, screw the Ottomans. We're just gonna release Catalonia. It'll be Catholic, that's fine. We're also going to release not Malacca. That would be bad. We're going to release Maldives. They will receive the Maldives. Now these guys, I don't think I want to make into marches. I don't know. I'm actually kind of regretting my decision to make Betsimisaraka into a march, even though I really do like his ideas and stuff. Because I was thinking about it a bit more. I want to spawn global trade in the Malacca node in 16 years. But eventually I am going to want to take all of the money that comes from here around this Indian coast, around the southern tip of Africa, and then either up into the Genoa node or into the English trade node. I need to decide now, a long time from now, we're talking like probably 50 years, where do I want to move my capital? I'm going to end up moving my capital again. Which end node should I go for? Which one's better? Purely on a, like, all things being equal. I have complete control of the colonial nations. I can steer trade wherever the hell I want. Which end node is the best? Is it English Channel, Lubeck, or Venice? And I'm having a hard time deciding because all of this stuff that's in Asia that's above the coastline, I have no ability to influence. And this stuff's all going to feed in, for the most part, into Venice. And I can't really stop that unless I can somehow really divert it up into Novgorod through the Baltic Sea and into the English Channel. Wow, okay, Twitch chat says English Channel for sure. Almost every single person in Twitch is saying English Channel. Well, that answers that question. Well, in that case, it's a good thing that you say that, because you'll notice I did not make Desmond into a march. Yesterday, he was already a march. We made him into a march. He's going to stay a vassal then, because we're going to integrate him pretty soon.
Would not Genoa/Venice be best, as the development in Italy is pretty high?
Yeah, kinda. But the main thing for trade is not really development. It's more about relative share of trade power in the actual trade node. So even if you had like a very, very, very low development trade node, if you had 100% control of it and you steered all of the traffic from the entire planet into that node, you'd still collect 100%, regardless of development. Although it is good, you are right, it's good for trade power propagation upstream. But the English Channel has a lot of trade power too. I mean, just look at like Holland in this area. Here's the development map mode. I mean, London's at 37, Holland's got 21, 25, 22. Picardy here has 26. There's lots of high development provinces there. So yeah, Desmond's going to stay a non-march. So that answers my question then. If we are going to move into the English Channel, then I think we should make Catalonia into a march. Because if I'm going to go for the English Channel, I don't plan on integrating this land. Not yet. So Catalonia should be a mark then. March. Genoa gets more trade, but only if, I think, okay. You're not wrong. Genoa usually gets more trade if the player hasn't screwed over Europe like I have. I have already taken over all of this. Once I move into here, I can bypass Genoa. You can't see the node right now, but there is a spot in here where I can steer away up this way into directly from the Ivory Coast into the English Channel. I can skip all of this. From here, which you'll notice again, I already conquer most of, I can, instead of going this way, I can send it north into Chesapeake Bay and have this go all the way up here into the English Channel. So, when you make a blanket statement like Genoa gets more trade, that's true in most games, because Portugal, Castile, France, Norway, England, sometimes Scotland and Brittany, sometimes Holland, Netherlands, when they colonize, yeah, they steer it all back that way. But I'm not going to do that. I pick. It's my choice where it goes. So the question is not which node generally has more, it's which node's best for overall, like, what can I get to there? And I think I do lean a little bit heavily more towards the English Channel. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna leave Desmond as a vassal. We'll integrate him soon. We're gonna start to conquer land into here. We can very, sneakily expand into the Great Britons, and hopefully the Catholics won't care because we're sneaky. And down here, we will leave Savoy and Catalonia as marches then. And we'll just let them have whatever they can collect down here. So in that case, I'm going to immediately turn Catalonia into a march. I think it's a good idea. First things first, we want to improve relations with him. With him, with the Maldives, and then we will go and probably insult Kedah, because it's like my monthly activity. Actually, let's go see, can we insult Langjiang? Yes. Alright, so we're improving with our vassals. I've been policing Bet Simisaraka a little bit. Looks like he's doing okay with unrest. We've got Korean separatists up in Jeolla. Now that we've made that decision, I'm going to take another save point, because I don't want to have to redo these things if something bad happens that I don't like. 184, 08, 13. Okay. How did Arumba get all the European vassals? Conquest, war. Taking advantage of the fact that you'll notice the province. I have no idea why I was allowed to take this province from Castile. That made no sense to me whatsoever. But the other ones were not a bug. I took this land. I took Sligo from England. England didn't have any forts in Ireland, so the penalty for not having taken a fort in the area was gone. So I took Sligo. Having Sligo allowed me to peacefully vassalize Desmond, then I gave Sligo to Desmond. Then I attacked Ulster with Desmond's claim, and now I'm hoping that he is aggressive and will stop being a diplomat soon. I hope you die, you 36-year-old 021, and become an aggressive militarist, please. Fabricate on all the things. Go. I might have to fabricate on him myself, but actually I can't, because I don't have any provinces adjacent to him myself. I need him to fabricate right now, which is annoying. Same thing with Catalonia. Catalonia is an island with no fort, so even though I didn't conquer anything in this at all, I never invaded Europe, I was allowed to take this province because I can. There's no forts. Taplal. So yeah. So Savoy has claims on Castile. Castile is right now losing a independence war to Aragon. Castile lost their war to Mali, so he lost control of this province. There was a province down in South Africa. Looks like that one that he used to own. We gotta unpause the game. It's time to unpause the game. Now that we have the Maldives... Excuse me, where are the Maldives claims? No. Why would the Maldives claims all expire? That doesn't seem right. Damn. He had 6 claims on Vijayanagar. I was going to just turn around and go take like 100 development off Vijayanagar right now. I would have had to have force vassalized him to keep the claims, huh? Shit. Oh, look! There's a squirrel somewhere! Yeah, no. That really screwed up my game plan right there. Weird. And these squirrels, they come with increasing frequency. Yeah, it's true that the Mamluks might have a lot of cores, but I don't particularly like Sunni vassals. The problem with Sunni vassals is that they convert land. And when I integrate them, I want that land to be the wrong religion so that I can give it to the dhimmi. So I don't really want them to do that. Anyway, so we need to finish this war with the Maldives again. And then we need to release Catalonia, and we need to release not release Maldives. We're just going to full annex him. We're going to peace whatever. We're going to do that thing to him. So what had I done? I had done like barely anything. I decided to move toward the English Channel and ended the war with the Maldives. That's all we're missing out on. So we'll delete that and make sure that I've already properly pissed off Japan. 963 and 743. That looks correct. They should be disloyal. They are. Desmond is currently disloyal. I don't want them to be disloyal. So yeah, okay. Kida has fabricated a claim on me. Good job, Kida. You're very impressive. You impress all the people. So, assuming that we are able to declare war on Vijayanagar via vassal... that. Vijayanagar has no allies. He's warned... Orissa's been warned by Vijayanagar. I'm pretty sure we can get military access to these guys. It'll cost me some Diplo points. So is this Iron Man? Absolutely, of course it's Iron Man. This save file's Iron Man. As are all 400 of my other Iron Man saves. All of my other copies of this save file. Yes, that's how silly Iron Man is. You can copy an Iron Man save and load it, and it works just fine. If you look here, these are all the achievements I'm allowed to earn. It's an Iron Man save. All you have to do is copy it. You can create a fallback point. If you copy the save, then you don't have to worry. Supplies shortage. Blech. I'll do one more quick cursory check to make sure that I'm subsidizing the people that make sense. Desmond's got positive income. Japan, I should not be subsidizing. Let's check from the income screen. No subsidies to Japan. Savoy does need money. Desmond needs money. Bob's wax job. Bob's electoral. Bob's coffee and hemp. Bob the wall builder. Yeah, y'all look right. Y'all look good. Okay. When they first added Iron Man, wasn't it cloud save only? I think it may have been. I'm not sure. Then they got rid of it. It used to be a monthly autosave, then they made it a quarterly autosave. Basically, people complained about how much it was bad. Yeah, I don't know. Hey man, I don't know. I'm just taking advantage of in-game mechanics. They let you to... Nice, 55-day siege was actually really good. Okay, so rather than a zero-dip full annexation plus take his 26 ducats and make him lose all of his massive claims on Vijayanagar, I guess I'm going to just have to do the not fair thing, which is to vassalize him for 7 whole dip. I am still... Do I take his money? Nah, you just keep your money. It's fine. Don't give up your claims. That'd be stupid. You're my vassal now. Welcome to the team. Alright. Unfortunately, one of the drawbacks to this vassal is that he is he's Sunni. So he's going to convert India, which sucks. But maybe we'll just, we'll integrate him really quick. I'm not going to make him into a march. We need to release the Maldives. Sorry, Catalonia. We need to immediately start improving relations with him. Well, not immediately, but soon. And I think I could stand for like 3 months of peace to get my war exhaustion down. Meanwhile, Bob's electoral votes is... He's still wishing he didn't have to join all my wars. He's got 5.37 war exhaustion. He's like, please let us be at peace. We just want stuff. Also, this is a change from yesterday's stream. And I was really excited about this.
Thanks for all the awesome content. Glad
Thank
to
you.
see you streaming
Ooh.
more often now.
Kaladin. Kaladin, I love that name. I am so excited about the next book. I'm assuming that your name is in reference to the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson. I just got done reading both those books over I went on a cruise this Christmas, and I read both of them in the course of like 4 days. So I cannot wait for the next book. Anyway, in this stream, as opposed to the last stream, Portugal found gold in Chehalis. Yay! He wasn't gold last time. Also, I found gold in Salinan. No, that's wrong. I found gold in Kumeyae. We found gold! Your chances of getting gold in a province are not very high. 7.4%. 55% wolf. 29.8% chance fish. 7% chance grain. And a 7% chance of gold in most of these provinces. And yeah, we got 2 golds! Yay, gold! A wild abra. Thank you for your subscription. We had it kind of low on power projection. That's not cool. Who are my rivals? Ming and France. How long do I have a truce with Ming? I need to wreck Ming something fierce. Need to attack France. Well, long term, I would like the monarch points. I don't have to have them. Am I embargoing my rivals? I'm not embargoing France. Because we still have our truce. No, that's not true. Okay, so we're going to issue an embargo of France. We're going to start our improving relations with our 2 new subjects. Who, by the way, the Maldives are going to be super mad at me. Damn, I gotta wait a few days. Alright, let's wait till the next month, at least. We're not going to be declaring war just yet. We're only losing money right now because of the advisors, really. I'm not too worried about the money, actually. Like, I've had so much money this campaign.
You need to get one of those cheesy bit cups so we can rain bits on you every time you say gold like that.
I actually have that. I could totally turn that on. I don't want to, though. Global settler increase, probably not worth it. The Ulema are a little bit upset right now. I can grant monopoly charters in a long time from now. I kind of like the trade efficiency. Let's wait till they're back up higher. Unless, maybe there's another province I can give them that makes sense. I can give them some more land that makes sense. I would rather demand those ducats. I don't really lose much by giving this to them. We gain a little bit of loyalty, 1.5, 1.5. They're currently at 4.37, so if I could get like 6.3 loyalty from gifting provinces, I wouldn't mind letting them hold on to this. I don't really care. I mean, it is 20 base tax, so it's kind of unfortunate, but they could hold on to this for a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna give him some land. Not gonna give the gold mine, though. And the Ulema, currently at 42.99%. I don't need them to be that high. I want to retract some of these coastal provinces. Because they've got shipyards, and they are currently... Alright, so the merchant guilds are at 1%. I could give them this one as well. That puts them at 49.9. Still no risk of a disaster. Their influence is now nice, and I wish I could get them to 75% influence. Maybe if we wait one more month, we might get high trade income. Take them up another 5% influence. We'll see. Okay, so I improved relations, I wasn't able to improve relations with the Maldives because I hadn't had the cooldown yet, so we need to improve relations with you. I want to counter-espionage France, which I can't do until October 3rd. Anything else that needs to be done with Catalonia, and can I even interact with them until... No, okay. Whatever, let's just improve with you. Let's insult Longjiang, because it's funny. And we'll wait till next month. We have no mission. Turn Yamdena into a city. Yeah, it sounds like a great mission. Why not? More base production in Yamdena? Why not? It makes Chinaware. Asmoharg! Thank you for your subscription. It's an interesting name you have there. I also, compared to the last time, I trained a few more boats than before, because I seem to recall that the Portuguese Caribus Navy is actually a little bit stronger than you might expect. So yeah, we're building more boats over here. They're, I haven't been building any light ships because I'm waiting for Diplotech 15, but I could just make some light ships, then sell them to Bob the Wall Builder, possibly. So let's just do that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go down to like 500 ducats. 713 days, that's too slow. Okay. Yeah, Bob the Wall Builder. You guys, hey, if you guys don't know where these names came from, then you must have missed a previous stream, because you guys are the ones who came up with a lot of them. We immortalized Bob. Bob was a mistake that Twitch made. It was totally your fault. So I started to name colonial provinces and armies and stuff after Bob. Bob the army that died. But then he didn't die, and it was good. And everyone was happy. So the question is, do we wait until our war exhaustion is at 0? I think we do. I think we wait 2 more months. Let's grab these guys. And we'll see if we can get them out of here. There goes our truce with Kedah and Portuguese Mexico. So we've got some wars to declare, basically, is what you're saying. How much do we care about the war with Kedah? Negative piety. I think we're at 100 piety right now, so we should declare war on Vijayanagar first, since that won't affect our piety. It's considered to be glorious in the eyes of God. I think we should declare war now, right? I mean, it's like 1 more month of war exhaustion we could get rid of. Does that even matter? Nah. Easiest target for us is going to be what? Also, we should check the Vijayanagar Navy. Even though he's very weak militarily, he may have... Yeah, he's got 4 heavies, so... Tell you what, I am going to wait 1 more month, because I want my transports to get by. I don't want them to get caught by the Vijayanagar Navy. Actually, tell you what, I'm still going to declare war. We're just going to declare war on somebody else. We could do Kedah, or we could do Portugal. We got Caraibas and Portuguese Mexico with his mothballed fort, singular troop. We'll declare war on Hisenwi. No, not Hisenwi. Kedah right now. Who cares about the piety? It doesn't matter. Declare war. Next month, we declare war on Portugal. A month after that, we declare war on Vijayanagar. Hopefully, my vassals are not idiots, and they will focus on the wars that are closest to them, instead of trying to, like... I think what it came down to, you guys remember yesterday I was having some issues with Desmond not being willing to go siege over here, and he would only go do it when I set him to siege focus. And I think what it is that he was trying to be aggressive and seek engagements with my troops in Asia. Instead of ignoring everything else and sieging nearby targets, or instead of engaging the Ulster army. Like, he was just... I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, I saw the video on the fort mechanics. It just... In my opinion, it just goes to show how ridiculous the system is, that's all. Well, that's actually interesting. I was reading about this event. This is apparently one of the 3-year pulse ticks, and basically it's an indicator that if I were really, really motivated to, and I wanted to save scum enough, whenever we get a piety event, I could save right before that, and then, or like take the previous save, get all my subjects to have less than 10% liberty desire and more than 125 opinion. And if I did that, I could get the integrated, the loyal subjects modifier, which is the extra policy, minus 15% integration cost. I don't need it, though, because they're already integrated, so... I think we'll just take the negative prestige. Doesn't really matter. We'll get plenty of prestige soon. Yeah, the fort mechanics are just really ridiculous. And I don't understand how he could possibly make the statement that he's 90% sure that the AI doesn't cheat. They still cheat. I know Wiz just said, like, 2 weeks ago that the AI doesn't cheat on fort mechanics, and that's wrong. They do. They are allowed to cheat. If there's any possible target, any possible way that they can get to a destination at all, even if it's 50,000 provinces away, then they're allowed to go straight to it. You can reproduce it. That's the AI cheating. There, done, set, game over. There's no point in arguing. Whatever. So, I don't understand. I mean, Wiz has been working on Stellaris for too long, apparently, because he thinks that the AI doesn't cheat on Zone of Control, and they do. It was a thing they added to the game that was supposed to make the AI not calculate as much stuff, right? Not try to calculate all the paths that they would have to take or some nonsense. So instead of having to like go really, really far away, they would instead just be able to get to their target in a reasonable calculation. And that thing is what caused them to start cheating with Zone of Control and continue to cheat with Zone of Control. Everything else in Riemann's video was really well done. The whole the whole 2 provinces away from your return province thing, I did not realize that that's how that math was working. I almost wish that the game would just show the numbers the way he had illustrated it in his video. It would be really convenient to be able to see number of provinces from the return province. Like, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, you guys ready to integrate Japan and Aichi? I am. I think we should. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna take a save though, because last time I just did it and I didn't actually have my fallback. 1584 1103. Before take final idea. So we've got to declare war on Mexico. Hopefully, his fort's still mothballed. Hopefully, our navy is going to be able to contest the thing over here. Portugal is very, very weak. They were allied to somebody. They are not allied to anybody right now. So if we declare war on Portugal, then it's nothing. They're not guaranteed by anybody. They're not allied to anybody. Just attack Portuguese Mexico like right now. But before we do that, we're going to take this idea. Take this idea. Civil service. Which gives us also number of states plus 5. So we got some work to do right now. Next, we're going to turn on the policy. Diplomatic annexation cost minus 20%. And this is where, even though they are currently at 68 and 85 liberty desire, if I turn this policy on, click, now the cost is 743 over 730 and 963 over 963. I didn't actually test this part, and I'm actually curious to see if you need to be at 963 or 964. Do you have to be higher than the amount to actually complete it, or does it have to be right at it? I don't know. We're going to find out next month. But so now those guys are integrated. So next month we can do some stuff. But before we do that, let's declare war on Portugal as soon as we're allowed to. Which is going to be today. I don't want to take a huge amount of time to get over there, so we're going to use a Shadow Diplomat to declare. We're already at war with Kedah. I should pick the war goal properly. The war goal should be Sotuta. Sotuta. And then we will go talk to Kedah because he's the closest to our capital. And we can't talk to Kedah. Okay, we'll talk to Ayutthaya then. And the war should be declared with the war goal being Sotuta. It is. Good. Everything's fine. Shadow Diplomats for the win. You will be there on the 11th. That's in 6 days. From here to here is the 11th. 6 days. We have plenty of time to get there and I think win that battle before he can do anything. We do want to siege this, but Bob the Wall Builder, he's got 4 cannons. He'll do fine. He'll take that out. I'm going to tell Bob the Wall Builder that this is his war goal. And we're going to tell Bob the Wall Builder that his job is to be siege focused. I want him to get started on that right away. I think we want to try to participate in these naval battles, see if we can wrangle up some sea strength. Because they have light ships, but they don't actually have any heavies or anything. Can you explain the Shadow Diplomats a bit more next time? Yeah, I can. I explain it almost every stream, but I think that's fine. It's a question that comes up every time because people don't understand it, and it's really weird. And it is an exploit. That is pretty much the main exploit that I'm using in this campaign is Shadow Diplomats. A keen observer would have noticed that I've been spying on people and stuff, and yet how are you integrating Japan and Aichi at the same time? You have no diplomats that are integrating them. We're using Shadow Diplomats, which is where you click on a nation, you say you want to do something, don't actually do it, don't close the window, go look at another nation, do something with them, and then press the C key to confirm the interaction, and then press the C key again, which clicks the window that was open, that is still kind of open, sort of, somewhere, and it just sends a diplomat, even if you don't have one. So long as you have a diplomat free, and you are allowed to get into that interface, then you can then click the button. I cannot believe that it's still in the game. They've known about it for a while. Why the Maldives as a vassal? Mostly just because I wanted to attack Vijayanagar, and he has 6 claims. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 claims. Total development is 8, 16, 49, 57, 62, 68. He's got 68 development worth of claims that I can take out of Vijayanagar. That's the only reason, really. Alright, so next month, we will have integrated Japan and Aichi. And then we'll have to take the time to actually fix the state stuff. We're probably going to end up way over the force limit, would be my guess. We're at 133. I've intentionally avoided trying to train quite as many guys. Before that all happens, I want to go to my list of coreable provinces. And I want to find provinces that are part of states that I haven't actually cored, because I want to turn all of Japan into a state. So these two are territorial cores. I'm going to revoke this state. I haven't actually paid the admin to fully core this. I want to make the integrated cores, which are full cores, into states. Next, we've got Kida. I have cored a province here.
How many meals have you missed last week? Doing way too many and too long streams.
I usually eat before the stream, so I'm okay. Don't worry. Kindari is a colony that I didn't core. Patani is another province that's in that same state already that I did have a core in, so that's not an option. Sulu, I haven't cored. I conquered it. It's part of a territory. This is part of the state of Mulakas, which is actually down here and down here, which are not colonized. So we can get rid of this as a state. And in hindsight, I actually should not have attacked Sulu. I'm actually almost considering releasing him. I did pay some admin points to turn this into a non-territory. But the thing is, if I had waited for him to get his colonist, which he was about to do, I could be doing the same thing to him that I'm doing to Kada, which is having him colonize my islands. Which I should have done. I would do it differently if I could. Okay, there was like 2 more provinces to check. We had Patani. Sumbawa is a colony, part of the state of this. This is a full core, so I can't get rid of this state. And then one more, Tavoy, which is part of a territorial core in a state that I have not cored at all. So this is going to go back to being a territory. And that means that I have 8 states available for the Aichi and Japan areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. We'll have to pick one of them to not take, possibly. Or go through the ledger and find one that's even better to hold on to. Alright, so you fellas should try to march here. I still don't get it. For some reason, I'm allowed... this happened last time, too. I can march from here into Terra Incognita in no time at all. It takes me 11 days. But coming from here, this guy... well, he's actually going there pretty quick, too. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, we won that battle before the end of the month. So he doesn't get a garrison, so that fort will fall right away. We will leave behind the full stack, take the half stack back to friendly territory if we can get there before the end of the month. It cannot. That's okay, though. I still have some interactions that I need to do with my vassals. Let's time that all up with the the next month. So here should be, unless I've screwed something up horribly, this should be, even though they're disloyal, the integration of Japan and Aichi. Ready? Done. Integration is a slow process, twice, and even though they hate me, we still integrated them. Goodbye. Say goodbye to Japan and Aichi. They're gone. I'm glad that that worked as expected. 1202, integrated Japan and Aichi, despite disloyal. That is a really useful thing to do. Basically, integrate up until the point where you know that they're covered. Their integration cost is covered, and then intentionally piss them off so you stop wasting diplomatic points on them. Now, our financial situation's probably really bad, because we're probably over the force limit. Negative 45 ducats a month, that's not good. We're at 157 out of 145. Have you two been using any mercs? And where did you put your armies? These are not mercs, not mercs. We gotta take the time. This is gonna take a little bit of time. I'm sorry, but it is. I gotta go through every army to make sure that they don't have, like, stupid troops somewhere. Oh. Ooh. He's actually saying, no, you can't have this province. Please don't tell me. Yeah, okay, so the garrison didn't have a chance to recover. If I can get there before the end of the month... Oh, I see. It wasn't that he was gonna get there. He was getting out of the boats. I need to get here. 1 sea tile, land, march. 1, 2, 3 sea tiles. Sea tiles are probably... No, that's not fast enough. Even though I could win this fight, I think I'm going to retreat. I did not realize he was going to land these troops here. Fortunately, the garrison's still 0. Okay. Let's do all these things. Okay, so there's that fight. There's that fight. There's this army down here that I had used in a siege against Aithaya. He's fine. This army can just stay here. Supply there is okay to accept another troop. I might get rid of those mercs anyway. Non-mercs. These are mercs. I don't really need these troops. But I'm more likely to go to war with Scotland than I am to use some of my mercs that are elsewhere. These guys, I'm going to be using. These guys are non-mercs. These guys I have not used in a long time, and even if I did need them, I don't think we need them to beat Mutapa. So this would be a good place to disband some mercs. So how much do I have? I got 154. Well, first off, let's assign stuff to the estates, because that might drastically change my force limit. Alright. Okay. So I've got how many state slots open? I've got 8. These are my territories. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we actually just have the perfect amount for every single one. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this last one up here, is this one even worth doing? Yeah, that's quite a bit of development up in Nippon. We'll take it. Okay. Now, because we have full humanist ideas and we're Ryukyu, the unrest here should be really low, but unfortunately I can't lower autonomy while we're at war. So that's unfortunate. But, what is our force limit now? It's not as bad. I don't know if this actually updated right away. It may have. Which means all my estate numbers are different now. This province here is actually 25 development, so it would be nice to get this state. This is a good state. We'll get more state slots in the future. I'll probably move into there in a bit. I did just lose the Japanese claims, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, there's an admin policy I turned on. Don't think we need to do any policies other than that right now. Why squirrels? What's wrong with squirrels? Yeah, we don't give any land to the Emirs. They're stupid. the Demi are going to be great. They're going to be great for this, because it's all Shinto. We could give the Demi almost every province. The problem is, I really kind of want the naval force limit, and the Demi do reduce your naval force limit. So trade, let's start with these guys. I'm going to give land to the merchant guilds, starting with estuaries. So we're going to give them this. Of course, you can't actually see the damn estuaries. There's one. I think that's it. I think those are the only two estuaries up in Nippon. I'd like to get them to 75% influence, though, so that I can take a huge chunk of cash off them. I'll lose some money and manpower if I give them this, because this is such high development, but I'm going to give them this province anyway for a little while. That takes them to 76%, which means we can now do the interaction where we take money from them and get 1,500 ducats, which is pretty good. Thanks for the money, bros. Now we're going to immediately turn around and revoke some of the land that I gave them recently that they don't need to have, like this. Well, we can't do it yet. I just gave it to them a month ago, apparently. Yeah, never mind. It'll be a little while. Okay. Next then is the Demi. We want to give the Demi a lot of this land because they're going to basically make us get pure taxes out of it, plus an extra 33% on top of that, which is again why I don't really like the Sunni vassals. I would rather that they don't convert the land, because I can't give land that's of my religious group to the Demi. So, yeah, let's just start giving it to the Demi. Now there is one province in here I do not want to give to them, probably, and that is the gold mine. But for now, they can hold on to it. And honestly, if the Demi go above 80% influence, I don't even really care, because I'll be able to revoke something from them at some point. Until the gold mine's below 25% autonomy, there's no reason to worry about it, actually. So everything goes to the Demi! Let's make them stupid influential. They're gonna make us so much money, it's gonna be glorious. The Demi are super powerful now. Okay, finances are looking a little bit better. Force limit is not as bad. I'm gonna get rid of 7 troops then from down here. Which means that a lot of these transports are unnecessary. We've got 5. We need 14 transports here. We'll keep 18 in case I mark up. Let's take these other 18 back to like somewhere up here. And what happened to my other transport fleet? Okay, so next thing to process then is how has trade changed? We're suddenly very soon, next month, going to get a ton more money coming in through here. Magruder Man, resub, thank you. So we got these guys in Hangzhou. We've got these transports that are landed. We've got these 29 ships that are protecting in Hangzhou. We've got these ones that are protecting... They're just moving. You guys are just moving. These 16 we just integrated. We've got 4 galleys. Those are useless. Get rid of them. They are not allowed to move yet. 5 galleys. Useless. Destroy. That light ship's useful. These ships are... We're gonna take the galleys and get rid of them. These are cogs. Cogs. Holy crap, they're old. Galley, useless. Galley in there, that's useless. 3 light ships. Protect trade in Hangzhou. Another useless galley. Don't protect in Nippon, go protect in Hangzhou. So for now, I'm going to grab these 16, and I'm going to grab these 6. We're going to bring them over to, like, here. We'll grab the entire armies we integrated and have them march down there as well. Okay, I'm going to take another quick save here as a fallback, because 1584, 1202. Granted, Japan to Dimi. Pretty much the entirety of Japan, except for the estuaries, went to the Dimi. We're losing 20 ducats a month. Perfect. That's where we were before, and I'm happy with that, because the only reason we're losing money is because I'm subsidizing my subjects, and I am paying for level 3 advisors. If I wasn't doing that, I could be making 50, 60 ducats a month right now. I'm spending 51 ducats to support my vassals. So that's where all my money's going, and I've got 2 grand in the bank now, so... Alright, we're in a new month, so I still think we declare another war, although I kind of want to lower autonomy in Japan. He's not going to let me, Apparently I can't retreat from this. Being a jerk, he's not going to let me get over there. His navy's going to be in the way. Portuguese Mexico will be gone on the 14th. I will be there on the 12th. I don't actually want to fight him, so this might be faster to avoid fighting him.
Hash make more ducats.
Make more ducats. 1. 2. And a 3rd day. And now we can come out, and we want to go land over here. And then hopefully still be able to get up to Satuta before the next monthly tick, so that he can't actually get any garrison. Okay, so do we declare... Yeah, I think we just declare another war. Let's get our vassals over here working on stuff. We'll make this war over what? What's easier for us to get to in siege, now that my navy's out of harm's way. Maldives have claims on all kinds of stuff. Just make it Tanjore. Alright, go Tangu. I'll have to probably ask for military access. Oh, he did march there. I thought he was going onto his boats. Here goes our truce with England. Things are about to get interesting. Alright, I do not want to take Defender of the Faith. Damn.
Buckets
He's gonna...
ducats.
He's gonna... Yes! All of the buckets! I agree, Dragar. Unfortunately, that means he's gonna actually get... I have to siege that now. That's so crap. All because he happened to land 5 troops there. Oh well. English Columbia. So can we declare war on them yet? Do we have a diplomat? In 3 days I will. And he leaves behind a horse. What a jerk, man. England has picked up an alliance with East Frisia, Dithmarschen, and Brunswick. I declared, like, a little bit later this month. I'm falling behind on my war decks. It's so irritating. So now because he's got 200 garrison, we've got to full siege this damn thing. Well, here's what it is. Looks like Bob's going to listen to us. Bob the Wall Builder is going to get to work. Can we declare on England yet? Not yet. So if we attack war on England directly, we have no CB. If we attack war on English Columbia, we are able to take colony Orinoco Delta in South America, which is a good province. It's high development as well. It's like 16. Pretty good. It's glorious in the eyes of God. Dithmarschen and East Frisia. Dithmarschen's like a 2-province minor up near Lübeck, this guy. And East Frisia is, of course, that guy. So England got wrecked by Scotland, Desmond, and Brittany after my war with them. So going to war with England's totally fine with me right now. Yeah, I don't... You guys see any reason to not kill England right now? Take all his stuff? I think we should declare war on him. Yeah. I mean, is he on Tech 15? He's not. He's not even on... He doesn't even have a tech advantage. So... I mean, we're already in all these wars. The only thing I can think of that I would want to be at peace for would be to be able to lower autonomy in Japan. That I could get some more naval force limit out of it, but not a big deal. Meanwhile, one of my subjects, looks like Taungu, is coming down here to siege down Kedah for me. Good job. Appreciate that. You're a bro. We will...
colony and make the I pay for it.
Make who pay for it now? What? Make the AI pay for it. Ah, yes. Well, all of my colonial subjects are colonizing. I do check on that on occasion. And here's the thing. We also have a truce coming up very soon with France. Do we attack France at the same time? In fact, I think my truce with France is already up. So if I wanted to, I could attack France right now. France is allied to Scotland's Naples, Milan. I don't really think I want to do that just yet. But we're at war with England. So we'll just real quick. We'll split in half. My siege leader doesn't need to be here yet. I'm going to tell Desmond to be supportive. Tell him to attach to one or both of these armies. Desmond is loyal. Let's also tell him to embargo our rivals because he's low enough. Catalonia, you can embargo. Maldives, you're already pissed. I don't really care. Whatever. I'll pay off your debt. How's that sound? Oh my god. Holy crap. We just got... we just got negative 30% liberty desire for 16 ducats. That's insane. He's a little bit mad at me. Well, I did declare war on him like 8 times. I guess it doesn't really surprise me. Declared war, negative 115. I literally declared war on him like 7 or 8 times. Oh, that's funny. Alright, there's a few other interactions I need to do with these subjects real quick. There's 2 new subjects. And there's 3 things I'm doing with every subject that I don't intend to integrate for a while. One of them is to statically improve relations. One of them is to subsidize. So we need to subsidize the Maldives 4 ducats, 5 ducats a month. We need to subsidize the Catalonians for about 5 ducats a month. And then we need to go and find something nearby that we can go do to make the diplomat not take forever. Like, say, insult Ayutthaya. And then if we go check on the Maldives, we can see that even though I sent no diplomat, we now have subsidies in effect with him. And we have subsidies in effect with Catalonia. Yes, this is yet another 10 ducats a month that I'm spending, subsidizing my subjects, but that's fine. What else is money for, if not to make them make armies for you? It's basically a different way of hiring mercs. You have 100 spy network. Yes, I am aware. He is the guy I am stealing technology from. I'm trying to get a 30% or a 30 monarch point discount by having it at 100. I'd prefer that he doesn't catch me, but we'll see. If he catches me and knocks it down, then squirrels or something, possibly. I believe my navy should be strong enough to scare him away. Why not just eat the Maldives, then spit them back out so they have no opinion mod for you? We actually started the stream off that way. The problem is that they lost all their claims. If I full annex then release, they lose their claims. And I needed those claims so I could declare war on Vijayanagar. So... these ships probably should not be going to fight that, should they? Well, good luck, guys. Remind me to come back in 12 days, see if any of them are still alive. I'm not hopeful. Yeah, they actually do have a fair number of ships. You are heading to Central Caribbean. Okay, you're going the wrong way. That's good. Do we seriously get status quo? Yuck. What's this hostile army up here? That's the Portuguese explorers. That's right. The guys that are trying to circumnavigate the world. That's funny. Alright, game's running a little bit wonky at the moment. There we go. Good and better. So we ended up with 10-10-4. That's a lot of cab that we inherited. Okay. We, of course, have, like, no unrest anywhere because we're Ryukyu. Everyone loves us. Why would we ever have unrest? I'm going to have to ask for some military access to get down there. You have military access through Orissa, Gondwana, and Mongyang. So I just need to ask for military access through Bengal, and then my armies can get over to Vijayanagar. So let's grab Shitatsu. I'm going to tell Dangu and Senwi. They should be aggressive. They are. Good, everyone is aggressive. They should immediately start marching, and if they don't, then I guess I'll go do it. Lazy bastards. It's too large of an army to send all at once. Let's give them a month. Maybe they'll respond to the new military access. If I have access, they should have access. They should be able to go Bengal, Orissa, Vijayanagar. Well, it doesn't look like we've really lost any ships yet. Yeah, good. Made it through. Dhimmi independence is ticking at 2% per month. That's fine. So we have declared war on 4 people so far. Will quite likely be more before the end of it all. Bob the Wall Builder has no siege pip, so let's grant him one. No point in having 2 cannons here. Bob the Wall Builder has 4 cannons, which is optimal. Actually, no, that's not true. 4 cannons on a level 1 fort, we should give him that cannon. We have KT Rex and Smiling Stalin, new subscribers. Thank you. You love my haircut. Yeah, I shaved. I didn't actually shave. I just don't have any hair.
Keep
King
the subs
Doom.
going.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Why aren't you moving, Tongu? You know what he's probably doing? He's probably thinking he needs to go engage, like, the English army or something. Alright, Tongu, I want you to focus on sieges. Maybe this will get them to go over there and siege down Orissa. Sorry, not Orissa. Vijayanagar? You idiots! Move! March! Go! Damn it. I'm gonna take just 10 cannons. It gives me a 28 supply unit. Bengal is considered to be a great power. That's very funny. Shitatsu is gonna now march this army through, I guess. And I don't get it. We've got military access quite clearly, so I don't know what my subjects are doing. They're being idiots. They're not disloyal. I just can't seem... When you have too many wars going at once, they don't know what to do. They're just bad. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. A disease outbreak. Great. Okay. We already have this province. We have no military access through Scotland right now, and I'm already over the relationship limit a lot. I'm like 3 over the limit right now, because I'm asking for military access through Bengal, and I've got 2 extra subjects. I was really hoping that Tech 15 Tongu here was going to come take care of this problem for me, but apparently that's too much to be asked of him. Alright, we will deploy another 10 cannon in the back row, 2 cav, plus whatever the other one was, 15 infantry. So 8 plus another 7. That means you can march up this way. A Sultana of the People. It's a lot of money to lose for national unrest. Don't care. That would be Vijayanagar's heavies with 17 troops on them. That's funny. He's actually going for my capital. What a sneaky guy. Well, I mean, I can't actually even march down that way, can I? Alright. Let's wait until we see it land. He lands on my capital on the 12th. No! Shitatsu just died. He was my best general. He's a 3-3. I needed Shitatsu. He had 2 siege pips as well. Damn it! We're about to take military tech. I can't afford to hire a new general now. Damn. That sucks. Now we're gonna suffer attrition on our march over too, because Shitatsu was like taking care of stuff. Ugh. He was too young to die. Squirrel. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree, actually. That's not cool, man. He was, I think he's my youngest general, too. Like, I hired him recently. I don't understand how that works, the math, sometimes. It's very, very curious. How your guy will just die, even though he's the youngest. Maybe it's even possible that reloading the save will make my other AI like recalculate or something and stop being idiots. I'm looking at you, Hisenwi and Tongu. Tongu. You need to get your asses in gear and march over to Vijayanagar. You got military. I'm paying Diplo to give you military. Get your asses over there and start sieging stuff. Come on, man. Okay, so, this was right after having declared war on this guy. I had decided, I remember I did this, I pulled you over there, I put a siege leader there. In fact, this siege leader should be here, but, we're already at war with England, we did this, I don't need a leader here, that's Shitatsu. We had told Desmond to be supportive, and he was. He was listening. And then I had told Tongu and Hisenwi to be aggressive, and they should be seeking out independent engagements, like they should be going after this guy, but that didn't work, so let's just try again with the aggressive. Like, focus on sieges or something, I don't know, get your asses over there, I have military access, right? No, I don't have the actual access yet, okay. I'm still going to detach a force of stuff. 10 of those. 15 of those. Two of those. Rather than have my navy commit suicide, we could actually have it go hide for a second. Alright, Shitatsu, don't die this time, man. So, Tuka had ended up helping out Bob. Do we need to help Bob? Is it really that important? What's the war goal with Bob? The province we should already have occupied, but we don't have occupied. Did we seriously suffer another disease outbreak or some nonsense? Or no, I pulled the cannon off, which was what was giving us the points. Okay. Yeah, just help out with that siege. This one's more likely to fall faster, so we'll put the 2 siege pip guy there. Bengal is yet again considered to be a great power. This army is going to march to here. We're going to ask for military access. Have I already granted subsidies to these guys? I don't remember now when I had done that. No, see, I haven't done the subsidies yet. So subsidies to you. Subsidies to you. Military access from Bengal. And an insult for Aichi, for good measure. I'm not exactly sure where his navy is or where it's coming from, but we know that he's going to try to land troops on my capital. Which is useful information, I think. Probably loading them up in this region right now. People have been asking if I were... how long I'm planning on streaming. I'm streaming for another hour and 45 minutes. Got plenty of time. Nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Spying on Vijayanagar Guard just so we can siege stuff a little bit faster. I haven't really had very many particularly good things to spend my guys on aside from... oh, that's right, the Maldives. I had paid off your debt. 11 ducats. Suddenly he's happy again. Funny.
Arumba, the timelines are going to collapse if you continue.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. Apparently it takes him... ah, there he is. Yes, so there's his navy. And it's not my navy pathing through there. It looks like is he going to go through the coast or is he going to go through the... oh, okay, so that's happened. We're dead. Oh, man! Yuck! 013. That's horrible. He needs to be dead. Yuck. Let's take a royal marriage with somebody and see if we get a good consort. I'm not gonna just like save scum something like that, but we'll murder him. You know, we'll kill him if we have to. I need a royal marriage with somebody. You, please? Consort? Consort's okay. No Regency Council if we die. Goodbye, Co. You're now dead to me. See if we can get something better than that. I mean, we do trend upward. Even though we're at 50 prestige, we trend upward. We're a very prestigious nation. He is heading through the Straits of Malacca. So he's going to go through where I want to go. He'll be there on the 9th. We'll just go around him. He must have another navy pathing through? Is that why it's still showing that there would be a battle?
Bye prestige.
Ongu. I don't know why it's showing that there'd be a battle. There must be... I don't know. I see all the sea tiles. There's not a battle. I get there on the 12th. He's gone by the 9th. There is no battle, you lion game. Ah, okay. So he's coming back. He's going to be there on the 18th. I'll be there on the 12th. How long until I can get to here? He's trying to pick off my transports, huh? What a bastard. What's funny is if I had a single unit on my boats, because he's got units on his boats, our navies would just pass each other by. Neotorn, thank you for your subscription. I mean, we could send our ships out and just fight. I have too many transports right now anyway. Fine. You want to fight? Let's fight, bastard. Please tell me I had already given all the land away to the Dhimmi. I think I had. Yes. Good. Yeah, it's true. Naval battles do not occur if both fleets have troops on them, but mine do not. These are just boats returning home. 59-day siege. Nice. That frees up Tukka, who is a superior siege guy than the other guy, so we'll put him in charge still here. No, we'll put him here. We will now tell Bob that this is his target. Of course we suffered a disease outbreak, because why wouldn't we? Bob the Wall Builder, you need to get over here. Tukka needs to head that way. Apparently Desmond's going to go and invade East Frisia. Very bold move, if you ask me. That's weird. Both fleets do not have units on them, so there should be a naval battle right now. But there wasn't. Weird. 135? Pretty awful, honestly. I mean, the Monarch points are okay. 8 points is not bad, but military is the most worthless Monarch point for me. My next idea group is going to be diplomatic, and I need admin to conquer, so that's pretty trash. Goodbye! I think Bob's wax job can handle that. Yeah, their liberty deserves like nothing. I mean, if we strike out one more time, then yeah, we're probably gonna have a squirrel. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't, you know, if we lose some prestige here and there, whatever, it's fine. But I'm not gonna roll 3 of them that are complete trash. Eastern Equatorial Current. So have you decided, what? You've decided to not go this way? Perhaps because he sees my army on the march? Don't know. I don't know how to predict this guy. He's impossible. And I can't seem to get my vassals to help out, so we're on our own. Killing Heirs is a great addition to the game, of course. Pulling the not as good siege leader off. I don't think we have naval superiority, but they are a little bit distracted right now. And we do have a port we could hide in if we're not able to beat them. So let's go try to blockade this. I'm still really annoyed that this mothballed fort didn't get taken in the first month, all because the Mexicans landed. They docked up. They docked up and actually fought my two mercs. I didn't think that they were going to do that, and I thought that I could just get the province in one tick. It should have already fallen, but... Somebody taking over actually finishing this siege, or were you just thinking about it? You were just thinking about it. Okay, well, maybe someday. Having too many wars at once is a real problem. Because you can't count on your vassals to be smart. Okay, the war goal with Vijayanagar is the province of Tanjore. I'm going to say screw the attrition, just keep the army together. Supplies enough for that army. What is my current mission? Turn Yamdena into a city. The 1 siege pip general can now be used as well, because he's not sieging something actively over here. He's gonna let me blockade it. Cool. Appreciate that. We are being blockaded by Portugal up near Manchu. Come on, you little dimwits. Get your butts over here. I have access, you have access. What are you doing? Get over here. Ah, it's so annoying. Alright, so we're going to try to take advantage of this video that was on Reddit. I think it was this morning, or maybe it was last night. The in-depth guide to how the port mechanics work in the current game. Let's go ahead and siege some of the stuff while we're down here. So apparently we can abuse the crap out of the game by taking advantage of C return province. Andaman Sea on the 26th. He's heading south. Yeah, he's just gonna let my transports hang out over here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a single unit, and we're going to take them into Costa, and we're going to put them out on the boats. This should work, in theory. Our Navy just won. Good. How's our Navy doing over here? That's all fine and good. You should go down to there. You are a little bit exposed on your own. So, when we have this army selected, you can see here, that's our return province. That's where we entered the first province that was within zone of control. Right? We entered this province. We went from here to here. That is where we entered zone of control. So that is the stored return province value. What we're going to do is we're going to game the system by utilizing boats to say, that's not where we came from. We actually came from the coasts of bleh. And so, therefore, we're allowed to go to any of these provinces, and we're just going to ignore the damn zones of control and go and do whatever we want to do. So now this army is going to land here, and its return province is going to be set to the coast of blah. Bengal has started influencing the nation of Nepal. Well, that's rather irritating. Fortification effort. I don't care about one province. I will attach to you. Alright, so as soon as our army lands, which will be on July the 28th, tomorrow, this army, on the fort map mode, we can now see right there is our return province location. Cool. Great. Sounds good, right? Whatever. This army, return province, is going to be here in a second. Right there, you can see it. What we're going to do is we're going to take these two armies, we're going to reorganize units, and we're going to say, hey, all you guys, why don't you go join that smaller army who has the better return province location? That sounds good. Yeah, totally. We're all part of this army now. We came from here. We didn't come from there. We came from here. Let's leave one of these guys behind who also, yeah, he came from there too. He's going to go into here, and he's going to merge with that army. So this army, because it was from here, what'd you give it? Yeah. Zone of control. This is a brilliant in-game mechanic. Good job, Paradox. So we're just going to ignore the fact that there is a zone of control and just say that that's stupid. We don't want to do that. We're just going to go siege your fort. Because we can. Because we're cheating. Because we're awesome. Alright, that done and that one's done. So because the return province is the sea, we are now allowed to go to any province. Like, I don't even know how to properly explain it. Go watch the video. It's ridiculous. Like, the zone of control system is just so convoluted and it's just, I don't like it. It makes me mad now. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing with this army. We're going to take this, reorganize units, pull everyone over into the new army so that it's got the correct return province. And now, congratulations, we all can go to here. And now if I wanted to, I could just say, oh, I don't know, that army that you think is safe? Can we get to that one? No, but we can now go, this whole army, let's see where we can get to. We can go to here. We can go down to here. We can go anywhere, like down here. We can go to the war goal. Just kind of go wherever the hell we want, really. You're going there, you're going to stay here. You go to there. How about you go down to the war goal? And if we do this on the next sea tile over, then we could just go all the way around. Like, we could do whatever the hell we want. Any tile that's adjacent to the coast of Comandel is what we can reach for free. And that's why we can get to this fort, and we can go from, like, here into here, or from here into here within the zone of control, because there's actually, I think there's no zone of control here. So we're allowed to go here because of that. We're allowed to go from the sea into that zone, into this zone, into this zone. And because of the zone from this fort, that's why we can get here. That's why these provinces are all allowed. We could probably get to here, too, if we wanted to. Well, we don't even have to really work for that one. We could just walk that way. We're done marching through Bengal. I don't trust my idiot allies to do anything smart anytime soon. I'm gonna cancel military access. Alright.
Hashtag Arumba for world leader.
Arumba for world leader. I am the #1 great power. So I'm clearly the world leader, right? Is that what you meant? Alright, so 15 war score against you. We can't afford to take any land from Portugal. We could take, like, his islands, but it looks like Tlemcen took them from him. War score cost for Portugal is actually still too high to even consider trying to do, like, a vassalization play. That is flat terrain. Protected by the zone of control of the mountains, so they should just end up moving into the mountains, and then Savoy will relieve the siege. And if they don't, I'll just smash my mercs into it, and they can assist me, that's fine. We'll barely take any damage. And even if we do, it doesn't really matter. So, most of his fleet's gone. Let's just take our transports forward a province, and see if we can abuse this return province stuff a little bit more. Now, naturally, 51 transports are not particularly good at fighting against heavies, but they're good enough. We're going to take a fallback point. Granada's alive, yeah. Some really weird things happen. So basically, in this campaign, you can go see most of it. It was like the second or third stream, we actually got vision of Europe, so we played back time and like saw what happened. So within the first like 10 years of the game, Castile got the Burgundian inheritance, and they inherited like the entire thing, like all of Burgundy. Which actually screwed them. Because even though they got the union over Aragon via the Iberian wedding, they basically blocked France from expanding, and then they were too busy trying to expand into the Empire and like trying to connect their lands to actually do anything good. So they never reconquered Granada. France never got to expand because they couldn't attack Burgundy or Savoy or anything, because Castile was busy doing that. Austria was weak as hell because he didn't get any of the Burgundian inheritance. It was really weird. Alright, so our navy's here. Let's, see, this province is now indicating that that is our return province, which is sort of funny. Because we entered non-zone of control area into this, which made that our return province. That's why. Got it. I actually do understand, like, what the hell was going on with all that. So let's just take the whole navy back then. We're not actually blockading anything right now. We're just going to move over here. We're going to pick up a single unit and put them into the boats. And move our navy over there now. I do need my army to be able to get to here, though, so... How is this actually going to help me right now? It doesn't really. Unless I parked... I'd have to get more troops there. If we just dock, does it do the same thing? We don't have a return province right now, that's the problem.
Would you consider the big boss with all those European nations being weak?
The big boss. Well, we could take a look, aim and fire at the great powers. Ottomans are... They were really behind on tech for a long time, so their technology is pretty trash. They're on... Look at this, 12, 13, 13, because I stole colonialism and they never got it for a long, long time. But, they do have the most development, and they are at 100% now. So, probably it's the Ottomans out of everyone. They're behind on tech, but they've got the most development, they're the most centralized. Took them forever, just forever to actually do anything, but they're not doing too horrible now. Alright, we don't have military access, great. I still have Terra Incognita. I can't even sail my ships from here down to my province. Even though we're at war with all this. Whatever. A vassal will take care of it someday. Questionable location to be training troops right now, buddy. Where are you going? Why aren't you sieging stuff down? Okay, so that part's done. Means we can get onto his capital. Seems like a pretty appropriate target to siege right now. We will take the smallest force we can onto the capital. We will take these 5 cannons and these 10 infantry to here with this other siege guy. Alright, so these guys combined in. Let's try this. I want to try out return province via boat, not by marching. Like if I just take them out to sea and then we dock them, we've entered a zone of control. You have no set zone. He has no return province. So you have to march them out there. What is your total income at the moment? 183.93. We're losing a little bit of money right now, but that's fine. We're 100 ducats ahead of the Ottomans on a monthly basis right now. Pretty okay. So, we have the war goal. Pretty on medium enthusiasm. He's 3 military techs behind me. If this fort falls, we'll just go smash our face into him. Make him not want to live anymore. Yep. Okay, that's good. I say we just take like a single merc across this water. We'll suffer a monthly attrition, but once they get there, then we can take the rest of them over via boat. Arrogant administrators. Alright, whatever. My vassals they don't like me as much. Okay. So they say. The huge treasure fleet has arrived. So Dhimmi independence is ticking up. That's okay. Do we want to recruit anybody else? The Ulema, we could recruit a minister, a level 3 theologian. I could pay half price instead of the yearly inflation guy. I was kind of hoping to get the event. You know how there's an event where you have the inflation guy and the trader at the same time? I wanted that event for the monarch points right now. I don't like this. We need to insult the rival. France or Ming. I have no truce with France, so we're going to send an insult to France. We're going to influence Catalonia for 8 ducats. Earn some trust. We're going to influence the Maldives for 7 ducats, and we're going to ask for military access from Longjiang. I've just done all of those things with 1 diplomat, and he'll be back in 8 days. He said no. Oh no. Boo. The great power of Austria has forced Aachen to break their alliance with Venice. Okay. So, looking at the zone of control, if I take a unit into the coast and then land them into here, make their return province here instead of here, then I have access to here. From there, I could then move the boats forward and we could actually get down into here, start working on the other forts, or just worry about sieging down his capital, which is fine. I'll start for a little bit of attrition. I'm really kind of annoyed at my vassals. They're supposed to be, like, doing all this for me. That's why they exist. That's why they get subsidies. And yet, they are just like, there's too much going on, I can't go over there. The Ulema lose loyalty. Wow. Abolish discriminatory taxes for 15 years. Jesus, man. Dhimmi, you kind of suck, man. A little bit. A lot of money. Oh well. Most of the time, they're useful. They are now no longer influential enough to allow me to even ask them for stuff. Dark Dagger, 22. Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, that was rough. 25% tax penalty for 15 years. That's a horrible event. By the way, we should take tech. I don't really think there's any reason not to. The Demi are loyal. We've got a good spy network. We're not going to be negative piety. We're about to get a monthly tick. I'm just going to take the new units. I know we have like low morale. Who cares? He's not going to attack me. He's scared of me. Need to get the war goal. So with Vijayanagar, we only have 15 war score. I don't want to pay for these forts. I'm going to give them to one of my subjects. And this is one of the reasons why we've got these marches. Betsimisaraka has got fort defense of 40%.
Islamic Center of Learning?
No. Of course I don't. Why would I have that? Damn it! Oh, man. Well, it looks like it's a squirrel. I that is a... I don't mind having to waste 100 prestige on diplomat or on rerolling heirs. I don't mind having to re-siege a province that I probably should have gotten. I don't even mind having a shit event where I lose 750 ducats plus 25% national tax modifier for 20 years. But something stupid like forgetting to turn on the Islamic Center for Scholarly Learning, that is just not acceptable. So we're gonna roll back to the previous save, and we're gonna turn that on before we take the tech. It's just a dumb mistake. That's not bad luck. That's just me being dumb, not taking my time. That's basically how I feel about fallback points or rollbacks. Okay, you gotta remember, we insulted France because we were below 50 power projection. Thank you so much, Telkus, for saying that now instead of later. Yeah, so we gained some piety, save 5% tech cost. We're already pious. But there's a chance we could be negative pious. I mean, we did just die, so we're only at 50 piety right now. Depends on who we end up attacking next. So yeah, now we'll take the tech. Unfortunately, this means we hadn't won the siege yet. Hopefully we get lucky. And we did not. Okay, one of you who has a return province of over there, I need you to actually help out this army. This army is getting blocked. So we're going to bring this army over. In a couple days, he'll be there. So we can see right there, return province is up there. Return province is over here. So we take the smaller of the two armies. We just send them all in there. Now they all have that as their return province. We send the troop back over there to replace the troops. Now, even though this army couldn't march, we can now ignore that and march down to here. But if we march to here, because there's no zone there, it's actually going to count that as if that was our return province. And actually, I think if we go here, we might get blocked going this way too, but I'm not sure. I know for sure if we enter this province, it will set that as our return province. Because there's nothing there. No, we are able to move forward, okay. Good, it's fine. So one of you should actually come forward. And see how this guy's got the return province there, and you've got your return province of here? We could actually engage that army right now. Even though we shouldn't be able to get there. I'm liking this. Understanding how this works is really handy. So, that guy has my thanks. So now we all have this return province, which means we can touch any province that touches this sea tile. Which means, for example, that if I want to just go murder Vigianagar, we can! Yay! You all have the right one, you have the wrong one. Let's reorganize the smaller into the bigger.
How can you change the save without restarting the game? And good night from Germany the 2nd.
What I do, Flashwind, is I, while holding the control key, if you click drag a file, it copies it. And then I just do a quick rename. And that's all. I do restart the game. It just restarts very quickly. So anyway, we're on tech 15, but I haven't taken the new units yet. Do we take the new units knowing that we could be low on morale? I think that a tech 15 versus a tech 11 advantage means we don't need full morale. Not to mention, tech 15 gave us more morale anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to take the new unit pips and have 1 month recovery, and it'll be fine. Although it'd be nice if we had a better general over here. Yeah, 24 on the front row. We're sending 20, that's 13 plus 8. 21. He's actually going to flank me slightly. Let's wait a little bit longer. Unless he's going to run. Okay, so because our return province is there, we can now go to here. And now here's the next thing I want to do. Man, that's twice now we didn't get this siege. Unfortunate. You all have the same return province, so you can merge up again, that's fine. He's heading into here, for some reason. Okay, we knew that was going to happen. These guys are going to go to here to siege that down. Hopefully someone's sieging down this. Where in the hell are you going, Bob's Coffee? Why not siege down this guy's fort, huh? Bob's Coffee is not a very smart man. Tell you what, they're all being idiots. Everyone just focus on siege. Just siege stuff. Go. I just want you to siege the things for me. But I don't have to do it. Vassal Swarm. Go. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, you have a return province of this sea tile. We're going to take the navy that's out there, and we're going to do the exact same thing like this. Oh, that's the first time I actually got Cruelty of Mercenaries. Does that even matter? COQ. What? COQUIV. The Coquivo. Oh, it's an area. Whatever. I don't care. We have like negative 15 unrest. We're amazing. I swear, if this fort doesn't fall, I'm gonna be upset. We fight the past, it fights back. Again, pissing everyone off. Whatever. That's a random 3-year pulse event with our vassals. The huge treasure fleet. It's arrived again. The Ulema. I think we do want to get their influence back up. I want to keep my income high. We'll take the Theologian. And depending on unrest, we do have Ryukyu and particularists in a couple provinces. I'm not going to hire him yet. I'm hoping that we still get that event that kicks these guys out and gives me a bunch of monarch points, but... So once you re-arrive, which should only take 12 days... Or not. Apparently it takes a month even though we occupy it. Yadao wants to peace out. Unless you're willing to give me your province, then no. I forgot to insult France. Send an insult, and... influence that nation, and influence the Maldives. And cancel military access. We've already done that. Okay. And make fun of Longjiang or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, eventually he's going to land on January the 1st. Triumph of the... God damn, these events, man. Jesus Christ. There's so many. It's so annoying.
FTW.
Kidal the colonizer. He's doing his job. Yes. It's like every 3 days I get some event that's like horrible. Game's like, stop trying to abuse the AI. See, now we have our return province in this Comoran Cape. So the same thing we did a second ago. We're going to combine the larger army with the wrong return province into the new army. And now we should be able to just continue to march wherever the hell we want. Everywhere. We can go to this fort, we can go to this fort. Just ignore them. It's fine. I cannot believe this siege. Are you kidding me? 93%? Jesus. We ended up winning this siege first. We were here like 4 months earlier on this one. Crazy. That's insane. Alright, I want to just smash his army a bit. We still don't have good flanking range, and I only have 2 cav here. I'd like to have 4. So I want 24 infantry, 4 cav. 15... 17... I said I wanted 24. Hopefully he just sits there and he lets me come kill him. I guess that's gonna be a no. He's too interested in what I've got going on down here. Killing his army would be the easiest way to just end this war, though. Anyway, the things that I want to give this land to him. I need to siege all these things down. So that fort has to fall, that fort has to fall. So go down there and get started on that. You guys... Yeah, I think the capital's important. This fort's not necessary. We should probably be sieging this one instead. How much progress do we have? Nothing really. Let's just move on. I need this and I need this. That's all I need. And you can't give it to a vassal unless you actually occupy the province so you can transfer it to him. So I've got to get started on these, otherwise I'll be in this war forever. We still have no heir, by the way, and this is after having lost 100 prestige in disinheritance. Hey, speak of the devil, we got a 3-3-3. Well, it's not horrible. He's not great, but I mean, he's 9 monarch points. He's right in the middle. At least he's not, like, all skewed towards military, which would be really bad. It's better than what we had a moment ago. This guy needs to go join... see, his return province got reset to up there now. It'd take him forever to cross now. Do I have anyone who still has that proper return province set? Your return province is up there. Your return province is up there. Yours is over here. Yeah, I think we can pull this cav across, and he should be able to go that way again. Naval battles are annoying. We do need to keep spying on Brittany. He's the one who had the pretty good tech. We're probably not going to get onto England proper. That's okay. Why are you still not sieging that? It's like my vassals, they try to raise my blood pressure. I think that's what they're doing. Also, I don't want to pay for this fort anymore. This is Bob the Wall Builder's fort. You get to pay for it. Bob the Wall Builder. And any of these other forts over here. I was saying earlier, before the squirrel, part of the reason why I have marches is because these guys... Look at this guy. He's got 40% defensiveness, because of his idea set. This guy's got fortified cities, defensive mentality. He's got 75%. So if I don't want to pay for a fort, which I don't, I'm going to transfer it to Senwi. And even though his ideas that modify garrison size do not apply, his defensiveness does. So these provinces are now all ridiculously difficult to be taken back. Even a level like a non... Oh God, did I do it again? I always do that. I combine armies all the time. Don't let me forget that I'm not supposed to just grab them and press the G key. I need to pay more attention to this return province nonsense now that it's such a big part of it. Anyway, bad return province? Good return province. Smaller army. Reorganize. Bigger army to smaller army. Now everyone has a good return province. Now we can take the infantry. Cross the strait with the leader. Where before we would have had to go and done something stupid. Is this real, Breton Wessex? Yes, it is real. I wrecked England really, really bad. And when I did, then Scotland and England and... Scotland, Desmond, and Brittany all just murdered him. So yeah. I had England come over here like twice with his entire army, and I just kept stack wiping it. So things weren't going so well for him. Not to mention, England in general is poor as hell. As is Castile. Castilian Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, is still bankrupt. No, they're not bankrupt anymore, but they are -3 stability. They're... All of Europe has been suffering the might of the Ryukyuans. The problem is that wars go very slowly because there's so many different places that you gotta look. You know, you gotta take your time, you gotta try not to make stupid mistakes, which you do all the time. And the game is not happy with me right now. Well, we're caught up on military tech. I guess we just lose 105 monarch points. Great. So between the disease outbreak, the 93% siege up there, the 2 disinherited heirs, I've rolled 3 heirs that were trash, and then we finally ended up with a 3-3-3. Things are not going well in this this alternate universe right now. Entirely possible that a vicious squirrel may show up soon. You might want to hide. And look at that, I can see a Portuguese army. That's kind of weird. Well, we have 26 war score. We have the war goal. We need to occupy again pretty much every single claim that our vassal has. So we've got that. These, I need to get to Venad. Since your return province is there, you can't get there via marching. Your zone of control restricted. But, we're gonna get another unit with the Comora. I should basically try to keep one troop with that as the right location all the time. Never mind, that kind of makes it pointless, doesn't it?
Arumba Squirrel Kappa Pride.
Alright, so Maldives. I did not make Maldives into a march. I also did not make Catalonia into a march. I think I had intended to do that. We need to remember to do that later. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Those are the only provinces I was waiting on, was those two forts. So the last thing I need then is just siege down that province down there. Siege that. Siege that. Transfer this to Senwi. Make him pay for it for now. Not only does he have amazing defensiveness, but he also pays less. Port maintenance is cheaper for him. And now we have your capital, 59 war score. Just need a couple occupations. Looks like he's involved in another war as well. You've actually... he honored a defensive call. What a silly goose. That was not smart. Shouldn't have done that. One of these days, I'm expecting to see an army from England. He's got 17k infantry, so he's got something. He's just not coming over here. He's probably trying to land in the New World, which will be bad for him. Portugal's on medium enthusiasm. To actually get any kind of real good war score, though, we have to wait a long time. I think we can piece him out right now. Yeah, I'm giving my subjects, every subject except for the ones I'm currently trying to integrate is getting somewhere between 3 and 5 ducats a month. Alright, so finally we're going to give all this away to the Maldives. So every province, you have to retract it back to yourself if you gave it to a march, otherwise, watch, I'll show you. I'm going to take this province, which is currently occupied by Hisenwe, my march, and I'm going to give it directly to the person I want to take it, the Maldives. Let one day pass.
You don't want to turn Maldives into a march, since you want to integrate it faster, because he will convert the Indian land.
That's true. That's a good point. It might be in this case he actually did keep it because it's his claim, but generally speaking, like if I take like this, Hisenwe, and I give it to, say, the Maldives, he's going to give that back to me. Like instantly. You have to give it directly from you to them in order to force them to hold on to it. Which is kind of weird. I'm just glad you can actually retract stuff from vassals now, because it was a really annoying problem before. So let's wait one more day. So I've given this to the Maldives. His Senway used to control it, and then bam, he instantly gives it back to me. But everything else down here he does control. So as soon as this battle is over, where apparently on our side there are some heavies owned by Bengal or something, our glorious navies are under attack. Oh, hi England. Our vassal's finally getting started on his sieges. Good. So we're done with that. Need this naval battle to be over. Now we have 60 war score and about 70 development in claims. So everything that's 0 dip, please. I'll take these. Yes, thank you. And do I want to take any of this land for myself? If I take the land for myself, then I will spread the institutions there and give the rest of the institutions, including the printing press, to the Indians. I don't really want to do that. My subject, even though he's my friend and is nice to me, since he doesn't share a border with me, he will not get the institutions. So I should probably not take any of this land for myself. Now, the next question is, do I just pay some dip because I've got full influence and give him more land just because I can? I could. There's probably a few strategic provinces I might want to add to it. I mean, obviously we take all the claims, right? I would like to. I want to eventually have this land for myself, and I want to get up into these things. Vijayanagar doesn't own any of that, but he does own these. He wouldn't agree to it yet, but he will soon. 33 dip, and then I could just transfer this to him, but I can't. Well, I could give it to him as part of the peace deal. I'd still have to pay the dip. So 30 dip to give him an estuary in that state where there are apparently 2 good coastal center of trades. A flock. Yeah, on Ceylon. Part of state and center of trade. Ceylon. Yay on Ceylon? What? Is it a province? I'm familiar with the name Ceylon, but I'm not seeing it. Is it... maybe it got renamed something because I had that thing on? Oh, the Ceylon... just... the Ceylon trade node. I see. Alright, okay. I mean, the more money we make this guy make, the less money the Indians make, and the stronger he'll be, and he'll be able to beat them in future wars, which is good. So, I feel like at least giving him a province in this trade node would be a good idea, because then he can make this into a state. I would also like it to be adjacent to the land he does have, so that he can defend it easier, because he is an idiot. You just have to expect that he's a vassal, so he's an idiot. If we take Madurai, that is part of an existing state, so we don't really benefit from that, except that it gives us adjacency. Right now we're in 2 parts. That's okay. These are what? Ooh, that's high development. Ooh, wow. Would love to get, would love to get a province in that state so that he can turn it into a proper state, and then when he takes the province, it'll be a lot easier for him to handle. What I don't want is the AI to, like, have high unrest, because their ideas are bad, and then they have 75% autonomy territory, and then they raise autonomy from 75% up to 100% because they're stupid. And then when the core finishes, the autonomy stays at 100%. It's better if you can give them a single province in the state that's low and easy, they core it, turn it into a state, and then the next province you give them in the state is already a state, so the autonomy floor is 50%. So then they don't do that. It doesn't ruin the state for them. Madurai is the only straight crossing from the island. These are not connected here, huh? The narrow strait across Comoran Cape connects this province to Vanni. The strait is currently passable to your troops. Alright, so we pretty much have to take that then. Ayutthaya, Langzhang, Kimmer, Mongyang, they don't matter. The Janagar doesn't matter because he's the one we're at war with. Ideally, we don't want Orissa to join, but just taking a huge chunk out of southern India is pretty appealing to me. No Malabar?
Keep up your great work. Currently enjoying your Kingdom of Might campaign and just coincidentally found Ryukyu Dubsi. Good luck with that. Smile.
Hey Flock. Kingdom of Might. Yeah, I'm really having fun with that. I recorded some of it today. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I also appreciate your subscription. And Kiazius, if I missed you as well. I didn't realize that Malabar was an estuary, and its war score cost is pretty high, but the I'm paying dip. And of course, you guys are... I sat really low, by the way. I'm in my, peace deal planning mode right now, which is usually where I take a save and I sit here and stare at it for a long time, because there's a lot of factors that go into, making a really good peace deal that I normally don't consider when I'm playing in a live campaign or multiplayer or something. 3-piece, Vijayanagar. I like to consider the trade goods, look at the actual trade map mode. One thing to consider as well is the actual autonomy of the provinces, because it's cheaper to demand provinces that have high autonomy, so you can get more actual development per war score if you go for provinces that the enemy has that are high on autonomy. So provinces that he's assigned to an estate are actually cheaper to take. But anyway, Malabar, yeah, I actually have a spreadsheet. This is kind of funny. Take a look at this. I have a tab for unjustified demands. So the best province I can possibly take is development 3, 5, 7, and 9. My base unjustified cost, if I take land that I don't have a claim on, is 3 dip per development, so 9 for a 3 development province. With full influence, because of the way that the math rounds, it rounds down to 4, giving you an effective discount of 55.56%. So 3, 5, 7, 9 are the ideal provinces to consider trying to take if you're going to take unjustified demands. Minor, but something to consider. So this is a 9 development province. It's up there. It's better than 50%. I would end up with a 51.85% discount. Yay! And we have the estuary. We have to take Malabar. Part of the reason I hadn't considered it is just because it's part of the state that we already have the claim on. Getting a province in the Goa state, so we could take that one next, would be good as well. If we take Malabar, he'll have adjacency to both these. He can easily claim them. He's already gonna have adjacency to Congo, but Kongu. Why did I want this? I wanted this to get him a state. Instead of taking that, we could take this. That would actually give us more borders. Taking this doesn't give us anything new that we don't already have. We should trade for that. That is part of this state. That's owned by Orissa. I can't fabricate on Orissa. If I can get... Okay, he's already going to have this. This gives him a sea tile. He'll be able to fabricate on Orissa for me. That would be ideal. Anyone else we can try? Goa is owned by Portugal. We're actually at war with that right now. We should go siege that. You're gonna give me that nonsense? Is that fort? How about only taking Vanni and Kot on the island? Well, we don't need to take the entire island, that's for sure. I think he only has a claim on one province. Yeah, he's got two. We don't need to take that. It's just something to consider. But there's definitely no point in taking that, unless it's like a... It's not a sweet spot. Well, it's slightly better than average. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. It's just all the odd numbers of development are good. Alright, so one more time. We've got, in order of Diplo point cost, we've got Madurai, which we have to take because I just think that the AI is too stupid. This is the only straight crossing to get over here.
Excite, Arumba, Excel, Arumba, Excel, Arumba, Excel, Arumba, Excel, Arumba, Excite.
Oh, of course he's not going to have the admin for all this land. I don't care. That's his problem. He's got full administrative ideas. You got infantry combat ability. This is one of the reasons why I was willing to release this guy. He's actually got some pretty decent ideas. He had already started on administrative when I had considered vassalizing him. So I think he'll be fine. I'm going to keep most of my army around here because we're going to attack Bengal or Orissa soon anyway. I mean, I've already got 51 transports here. My army is either going to be... This whole army is going to either be in southern India or it's going to be over here to fight Ming, Bengal, one of these guys. So if he has rebels, it's fine. But yeah, he's too stupid, I still think, to actually be useful in a war or any of those other things. I think we just kind of have to take this. Kind of? I don't know. I mean, it does suck. It's a very expensive province as far as both war score cost goes and Diplo point costs for me. Malabar. We need to transfer. I have to siege that if we're going to give it to him. So we can't end the war yet, anyway. Okay, let's siege a couple more provinces then while we wait. Add the rival 33% modifier to the sheet. Yeah, I will. Unfortunately, in this campaign, I pretty much never get to use it against a rival. Because guess what? I'm not allowed to attack my rivals. Although we are at 51 power projection, we need to declare war on France. Just need to straight up declare war on France, take over his colonies. And, I can also do reconquest of... Roussillon is owned by my vassal, and Savoy is owned by my vassal. There's some pretty decent provinces in there. I kind of want to attack over the La Plata, though. I feel like colonial stuff is easier. For right now. I still want to shut down their ability to get income from trade. And until that's done, I think most of my focus should be on that. Alright, we gotta let a month go by. Nice. Cool, that's actually really handy. Because now I can, I think, get to Goa. Which should be worth a little bit of war score. Yes, Bob's electoral votes, we will help you. Our truce with Ming has expired. Well. The last time I fought Ming, I was not in a position to core land because I needed to do an administrative idea group before Oichi. And I had to get all that done before the year 1600. Now, we have administrative ideas, and our admin points don't matter. Like, we would like to be ahead of time on tech, but we don't have to be. We could go a little nuts, we could expand a bit. We give land to our vassals, who are fabricating on Ming. This guy's got 4 claims on Ming. He's actually my only vassal that borders Ming. Ming? Ming? Nikov. If I give Malabar to the Maldives, I could also give him Goa. Assuming I could get Portugal to agree to that. This costs me dip, though. Nah. Get that later. He's probably gonna embargo me soon. You start moving this army over. And get this army back into position. Alright, I gotta finish this war. A royal influence. A religion in a province becomes fetishist. Hathene. Right now it is Theravada. Whatever. I don't care. It's still controlled by the Dhimmi. We don't... Whatever. The Dhimmi are going to take care of it. Well, here's the thing. I've considered that. And actually, in the last war, I had considered trying to make Ming implode, and I decided against it because if Ming implodes, I don't have a rival over here, and I'm going to end up with no power projection. And it's actually better for me right this moment for Ming to be my rival, because I can embargo all of this territory with one rival slot, and then affect his trade power via my embargo. He's got negative 54% trade power because of my embargo. If he implodes, there's going to be like 7, 8, 9 nations in there that are all getting merchants and trade power and blah blah, and I can't take the money out. So it's bad for me if Ming implodes at this point. So many forts in Japan. We have 3. It's fine. I'm just going to keep them.
Hey, the most important thing is keep your army tradition up, so keep making forts, right?
Not while we're losing money. We are losing quite a bit of money right now. The diplomatic expense is a little bit higher than I would normally probably want to have it at. I might stop subsidizing some of these guys. Bob's electoral votes. I don't really see him having done much for me lately. I mean, at least he's got an army now. He's not even sieging down this stuff. There's a gold mine there. Like, he could... For crying out loud, I should do it. Actually, perfect timing to go seize it and just get the free core as well. Spend some military points on that. Speaking of military points, we're ahead of time on tech, and we've got 40 army tradition. I think it's probably about time to roll another general. What's the year right now? So we've had a little bit of bad luck lately, but I don't think any of it is really that important. Like, we're still going to be fine. I don't want to pay for this fort. This one goes to Senwi. This is not a real fort. It's a capital fort, so it doesn't matter. I think we should roll... I have three general slots, and I want to have good generals. Well, let's just see what we get. We picked up Gen Kangaotsuku, a 2231. It's okay. I'm going to do one more. A 3111. They're alright. Nothing too great. Nothing spectacular, but with 40 army tradition, what can you really expect? We have no guaranteed pips. We have no military idea group. Nothing. Nothing to make our ideas any better. Please tell me someone is sieging down Kedah. Good. I want this war to end. Thank you. Taungu. Alright, now that this is here, we can transfer this to the Maldives. We can finally piece him out. So we need Malabar to him. We needed to do the siege because otherwise I will get the land and I can't give it to my vassal unless I'm at peace, which is such a really annoying restriction. What do you guys think? Twitch, what do you guys think? Do I have to give him Mare? Is he gonna suck so bad that I have to give it to him? Or with my 50 transports, do I just let that gap be there and just deal with it? Because I can police this area if I have to. I don't like the idea of paying 27 Diplo points for a province we don't have a claim on. It'd be nice to turn these 3 areas into 1 area, but I don't know. There's a lot of people saying yes. Yes, he will suck. Give it to him. Is he that bad? Damn it. Why does he suck so much? Alright, well, our total cost right now is 25. We're spending points on Malabar and Ginji. I wanted to give him Ginji because it gets him into this state. It's cheaper and better than this one. It exposes him to this province for claims, potentially. The trade good is slightly better. It also has a fort, so that's a fort we take from Vijayanagar for the next war. Alright, fine. I'll let him have that stupid province. We have 25 more war score. How much is he willing to surrender right now?
They are derps. That makes them suck.
Yes, they are derps. We're like 11 reasons away from a 100% peace deal. And no one's going to join a coalition that makes any difference. So I think we go for 100% on this peace deal. The question is just, what else do we take? And what else do we have to siege to make him completely give up on life? Remember AI smart? That was a thing for a reason. This is true. Things I want. I want more things in other states. It's going to probably be one of these two. It can't really be that one because then it's not contiguous. So it's probably Coromandel. And then beyond that, I guess we don't have to go all the way. We could just peace out right now. For 91. Not siege anything out. Be done with it. Get our army in position to fight Ming. It's still 99 overextension. And I actually have really crap prestige right now. We shouldn't peace him out yet. Let's peace out Kedah first for some prestige. I don't want my aggressive expansion to be that high. Okay, so you're going to give me the one province you own. And you're going to give me war reps and give up your claims and blah, blah, blah. Get some prestige. I need prestige. We don't even need to core this yet. Doesn't matter. Doesn't cause overextension. Okay, the other fort. That's a good idea. Let's see. This one. Right now the peace deal has... I need a diplomat. There goes our truce with Castile. Aragon has rejected peace with Castile. There's so much to do right now. Alright, so his forts are here and here and here. And we've asked for those 3. Can I even take Mysore? Not until I finish the siege, and if I took it, it would be too much war scores. We're 26% because it's 30 development. So no, I can't take that fort, and I can't reach this one without taking another province. So no more forts from Vijayanagar can be taken in this war. So nope, I didn't want to take all the provinces. I'm glad you mentioned it though, Oliver. What we're doing is we're strategically colonizing using Kedah. Basically, Kedah colonized this province. Because it's a colony, it never costs overextension. This is the province of Belitung. If we go look in our list, we can find it. It costs 0% overextension, so I can core it whenever I feel like it, right? I don't need it right now. I'll core it when I have the points. But he had already started colonizing over here. If you have a colony in progress and you're full annexed, essentially, this instantly becomes a city. So he instantly gets this with no core. He's going to core it, and in like 5 years, I attack him again. And then I force him to move to another province. And I'm forcing him to move around my islands, colonizing for me. He never can get any allies because he's too weak, and he does all the work for me, which is nice. I should have been doing it a long time ago. Should take Argot instead, more border provinces. Argot instead of, what, take it in addition to, or... The reason I want one of these is I want to get a province for him in this state. This does give more border provinces, but these are 10 development. Like, I don't care if he sieges. If he's not gonna, I don't want to claim on that. I want him to have a province in the state. Granted, if we do that, we could, like, get into another state. That is true. That actually gets us adjacency to his capital. 34. Gives us a province in this state. Gives us a province in that state. 2, in fact. Nothing in the coast, though. The peace deal, as it looks, is all of that. It's very long and sinuousy. That does look better, I agree. Even though the initial thought was to give him the estuaries so that he'll steal trade power from the Indians and use that to fight them. But just getting more land and more states isn't a bad idea, especially if we can get a claim on his capital in the next war. Yeah. Well, let's take a vote. This is one of the reasons why we do these live, is Twitch, you guys are involved in this, so straw poll. You guys will decide, and we'll take a save, and if it becomes the wrong decision, we'll just fall back at some point in the future. So, Twitch has decided that trade power equals more better-er. More provinces plus border capital equals better-er. Create poll. That's a lot of people voting that way. So right now, the vote is leaning heavily towards this. Where's the other fort? Oh god, yeah, that actually gives us an extra fort as well. Hands down. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was the fort. So not only do we get a border with the capital, but we also take 1, 2, 3, 4 forts. That's awesome. Yeah. Estuary instead of Gingji. I don't think I can afford that. I'm pretty sure we can't take this. No. Estuary is worth a lot of war score. No, this is great though. This is a good idea. I like this. Taking all of his forts away is great. Alright, let's take our fallback save and just say that Twitch made a good decision. 1586, 1105. 3-piece. J. Yanagar. I like it. You don't need bottom 2 provinces. Which ones? What are we talking about? The ones that my vassal has a claim on? Yes, we do. We need to take the ones that we have a claim on. I don't want to pay all dip. I want to take advantage. I mean, I'm going to be doing a diplomatic ID group next. I am willing to pay some dip to give him good provinces, but I don't want to spend a ton. Die. Like, which ones specifically?
All the forts for army tradition, or not.
Venad? Venad is a claim, isn't it? Yeah. Venad's a claim, so we need it. Estuary instead of Ginji, and don't take Madurai. So you guys are saying you'd be willing to spend more Diplo points to maybe do something like this. That's 103 dip versus what we were doing, which is 82. You want me to spend another 21 dip when I'm about to do a diplomatic ID group? Get the estuary. It is an option. It's not what I would have thought of. So, I mean, I'm glad to have your feedback. It is. Aeronator says the less claims the Maldives have on Vijayanagar after the peace means he has more available claims for the next war. Just don't take Madurai if you police the area anyway. Oh, you're saying don't take Madurai, keep Venad, and do it this way? I don't know. There was a very huge portion of people who said we need to take this because he's going to be an idiot otherwise. Lower dip. I mean, okay, let me paint a picture for you guys why This dip concerns me. I don't really care too much about Diplotech 15. I probably would like to get it right now while we have a good spy network and while the Demi are loyal and while all that other stuff. And I want to build new light ships.
Who's the best Reconquest minion in India going to be? Bahamanis?
I think it was actually, at one point it was Orissa, but he somehow started to show up again. I don't know why. Somehow he didn't die. Gondwana had him down to like one province, then out of nowhere Orissa killed Andhra. Andhra has quite a few cores. Delhi usually exists and has cores. They have some very high development cores up here. But I don't want to do a lot of reconquest. I mean, I want to integrate the Indian Peninsula because that is going to be part of the trade plan, and we have to integrate as we go. If we keep on just feeding one big vassal, then I'll end up in a situation where my vassals become disloyal because they're too strong individually. We do have to cycle them, you know, and eat them up, but... Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Here's the next idea. The next idea we're taking is, the next idea group is diplomatic ideas. The specific reason for that is that we need more diplomats for fabrication. We need an extra relationship slot for more vassals. I don't care at all about War Cabinet. This is only useful because this actually does affect aggressive expansion decay rate now, which is going to be a thing. This affects how quickly we're able to actually make our vassals go away. This lets us conquer more. This lets us stay up to date on Diplotech while we're annexing everyone. And then this lets us break the marches later on.
How is you?
How is you? I is good. Also, we can use a policy in here if we need to. We can do multilingual diplomats if we're desperate to get aggressive expansion decay down or something. But diplomatic ideas, I think, is an essential ingredient in World Conquest. So, I'm going to say... I'm going to say that the estuaries aren't as important as keeping that one province. I just want them to not suck, you know? I'd rather that he just not suck. I'm going to take this peace deal. We're going to call it good now. Our truce with Aragon, Castilian Brazil, everyone's expired, etc., etc. We've conquered all this land. We've already got a guy over there in Goa. All these troops are now going to come down to wherever we can get that has high supply. 42, 34, looks like 42 is going to be a pretty good province. The 20 stack can hang out. One province off, hopefully. You guys can dock up in Tanjore. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 forts. The overextension for this guy is, not showing yet, but he'll be fine. Yes, I did. Yeah, if it turns out to be the wrong decision, I'll roll back at some point, but not right now. We got about 20 minutes left. Let's see how much more we can get done. And if it goes horribly wrong, then I might play over the time that we've already done and just keep moving forward each stream a little bit. So, things to do. Number 1, we have no truce with Ming. Number 2, we have no truce with Castile. Castile is currently getting absolutely wrecked by the Aragonese War for Independence. I need a diplomat so that I can evaluate my options here. My army is marching around trying to find something to kill. We've already occupied all this. We're only at war with Portugal right now, who's on medium enthusiasm, and England, who is on medium enthusiasm. We have the war goals. No, we don't. The war goal is Orinoco, and my vassals are idiots, and they haven't started the siege until 120 days ago, even though the war has been going since 1585. Castilian Brazil is currently trying to die. It's doing its bestest. So, alright, Kedah has fabricated a claim on me. That's funny. I want to tell the Maldives that I hate everyone. Just so you know, I hate everyone in India. I want you to fabricate on them. I hate all of these people. No. Ah, damn it. It's fine. Just redo the siege. Whatever. Why can I not... A war ally has already claimed it? Excuse me? One of my vassals has apparently already claimed that province? Weird. I don't have any actual allies, I just have vassals. I hate India. Everyone fabricate on India. Go. Okay, so... He has no other claims. We can't do anything else with him right now. We do have... Tongo has got claims on Bengal. Bengal has been in a war. He's actually at war with Vijayanagar right now. We need Diplomat. Let's just wait 14 days, get Diplomat back, and see what we can do. How many of our derps are currently loyal? The Maldives are not loyal. That's funny. I give him all this land, and he's like, I hate you. You suck.
DD at Arumba 07. Did your Brazilian Bob get overextension from colonial provinces?
That's a great question, and no, he did not. Turns out you or somebody was correct. Any province that was ever a colony, if it's colonized, then it does not count as a... it just straight up doesn't count. No overextension ever on any continent, anywhere, for anybody. That is a colony that is small. I do have two guys here. I'm going to grab... leave one behind, but I want these cannons to go over there, work on that level 1 fort. This guy, we were going to seize these colonies with. Please don't let me forget to do this. That's high on my list of things to do. My colony's about to finish. Maldives. Yeah, he's got some debt. Perfect. I shall pay your loans for you, sir. So, our army doesn't need to be here. That much is for sure. It doesn't need to be over here anymore. We can move it east and fight either Bengal or Ming, which, again, I apparently just did something with... What did I just do with my diplomat? I don't have a diplomat again. We've officially played 2 years, guys. Great. It is what it is, you know? I don't know what to tell you. At least we're talking about things, you're being involved in decisions and stuff. It's not like it's... I mean, there's a reason why it takes a long time. Now, we don't want him to cancel this thing, so we actually do need to hope that he doesn't cancel it because it's so close to being completed. Which I've seen the AI do. He did not do it. Good. Our truce with Kimmer has come up. Kimmer. I have claims on him. I do want that land as part of an estate. He's got no allies, but he's guaranteed by Ait Thaya. That's kind of funny. He'd smash the crap out of Ait Thaya again. Kimmer on his own. Ming can't join a coalition. There's only a couple people that could even consider joining a coalition right now. That's Orissa and Kimmer now. They won't join, but we should attack him soon. Do we take admin tech? Need to get the next idea group unlocked, and I think that is more important, I think, than it's more important than
hey, it's faster
pouring
than
land.
a 7-hour stream where we rerolled the save quite a lot.
That's true. I mean, this admin tech is 263 points. I think we can afford this. We're going to take that admin tech. And we're going to take a post-admin tech save. 1587-0101. Okay, admin tech. So, my normal stream time is today from 2 to 5 p.m., but I do have time. I could stream again tonight. Should we keep playing this Ryukyu thing? Should we just play some more? I mean, I could come back in like 3 hours. We could stream for another 3 hours if you guys are interested in it, rather. I want to put one of my Siege Pip guys in charge, Shitatsu, who's still alive because he didn't die in this timeline. Alright, if I were to attack Ming, he's not currently allied to Korea. I have a truce with Korea expiring soon. I'd prefer to attack Korea. I don't have any claims on Korea. I need to get a claim on Korea so we can keep these guys separate. But I don't actually have anything in his state. Ooh, look at that beautiful 41 development province. You start spying on you. Well, either way, this army needs to come back over to, like, here. Supply's only 42, though, so let's just take, like, 42 troops.
Actually, no. Arumba, damn it, I need my sleep. Have an important assignment tomorrow.
Actually, no.
You later.
Nice job killing Portugal there. This siege will hopefully complete soon, and we can seize the colony. We need to keep a few military points free for that. He hasn't canceled it, so that's a great sign, because this is going to basically complete within the next couple months. We have pretty good global settler increase. Well, by pretty good, I mean 55. So we gain like 5 per month. So for like 7 months, I'll be paying out the nose for it, but we can basically take lands for... Well... I just don't have to negotiate. I don't have to pay the war score cost for it, is what it comes down to. It's not even worth anything, though. Cost me dip, though. Unless I tell him to cede colonial California. 12 war score, cede colonial California. Bam, we just get it. Or, if I didn't do that, what's the war score cost for the one province? 9. So it saves me 3 war score with Portugal to seize it. It is a lot of military, though. And it doesn't even tell you on here. It's 25 military points. 25 military points. It's not land I get to keep. If I just take it with the negotiation with Portugal, then my vassal can pay for it. You know, he can pay the admin or dip, and I'm never going to integrate the land. So it's basically, do you just want to spend 25 military points to save your vassal some admin and the penalties associated with a core? And I think the answer is probably yes, because it'd be 0% autonomy. Yeah, we'll pay for it. Whatever. It's mine now. It can be Portuguese, that's fine. We don't care about the relation, the actual thing. It's going to cost me some money. We're going to be losing a little bit of money here. Castile grants independence to Aragon. They cede Valencia, Murcia, Jaén, Cuenca, Soria, and Rioja to Aragon. So Aragon came back with a vengeance. He's on Tech 15, my subject, who has cores all over his land. We would have to fight Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Russia will still protect him. Only 7 reasons, though. Damn. Attacking Castile, we have good relations with them right now. We could do a reconquest war for the Savoyard cores.
Money is just what you use to get things, so who cares?
As part of that peace deal, that's true, Telkus. He only has 1 colonial nation now, Castilian Brazil. So as part of that peace deal, we could just have him cede colonial region, since we both have a colonial region down here. Unless, is his war score below 100? I highly doubt it, but maybe. He's at 426, holy crap. I'm liking the idea of declaring a reconquest war, and then at the same time having him cede Castilian Brazil. But he likes me too much right now, so we need to make him not like us so much. I'm going to insult him. And then in a month, maybe we'll consider actually declaring on him. Holy crap, Korea's being a bastard with his counter-espionage nonsense. I'm only getting 0.5 spy network strength against him per month? Ugh. It'll take forever. In 10 months. It'll take me 40 months to get a single claim on him. What a bastard. Well, I might as well get started on it, right? I mean, I need a claim, so... We have accrued a little bit of war exhaustions, 0.65. It'd be nice to go to peace for 6 months just so that we could clear that up. These guys are being annoying. soon as this siege up here is complete... Castile's traveled Aragon. Please don't tell me he got lucky, he didn't finish it. Okay, good, this is looking good. Excellent. So that's the war goal against England. This army can now double back to... Here, go to Bob's Coffee, and then turn around, and everyone head over to here. Okay, so, Portugal. We need you to get down to medium, or sorry, to low enthusiasm. I don't have, like, my subjects over here, they're just not strong enough, I think, to compete with actual Portugal's real land. But, I can't believe Yamdena hasn't finished yet. Like, I've had this mission forever. We actually still have a guy here. Ita!
Stream hype Arumba excite.
I can't not say it that way. Losing 37 ducats a month right now, mostly due to my expenses. 50 Diplo points is cool. Be nice if we had 100 prestige. I think that's part of where my money went. We're paying more for our mercenaries. We had the... I think we had the Cruelty of Mercenaries event, possibly, and we lack global trade power due to having low prestige, which is affecting a lot of stuff. This is probably the most important thing I can do right now, is just make sure that we get this. I don't want to risk him canceling it, so I'm just going to seize it now, even if it costs me a bunch of money. We'll wait one more tick. Don't you dare cancel it right now. Good. See how it says 92? It doesn't say anything about it anymore, but it still takes 25 mil. See? You would assume that something as important as, hey, this action will cost you 25 military points, would actually be in the tooltip, but no! We're not gonna do that. So, do we have a diplomat? We have a diplomat. If we were to declare war on Bengal, everyone defends him. Can I finally use great power influence to knock somebody out of this damn war? Can I force you to break your alliance with Bengal? No. Jerk. Bengal's allies don't really matter. I'm assuming Tonga wouldn't be a complete idiot and would actually do something in this war. Same thing with him, since they border the enemy. But, yeah, maybe can't really count on that, right? Who knows? Or we could attack Ming. If we attack Ming, then Mongyang honors the call. If we attack Mongyang, then Ming honors the call. Ming is 2,000 ducats in debt right now. What are these? Just Manchu pretenders. If we attack Kimmer, then we end up with Ayutthaya. That's fine. I'm leaning towards the Castile deck. Not Aragon, Castile. He has no allies. My vassal is over here. He's, I think he's technically at peace right now. Yes, he is, with no allies. And he just got brutalized, so he may mothball his forts. And even if he doesn't, Savoy's on tech 14, so these are obsolete already. And I have a guy over here with a cannon. So I can apply one of my siege leaders over here. Can you influence Monyang? Like what, great power influence? I can great power influence anyone. Are you telling him to break his alliance with Ming? Yes. Is that worth it? It feels really weak to use it on something like that. Because you can only do it every now and then. Now, granted, I've never used it in this campaign, so it's probably better to use it than not use it, but it does give me a 5-year truce with Mongyang. I think Castile's the target that has to be declared upon. It really does need to be them. And then these guys, we just have to wait until the ticking war score maxes out and their enthusiasm goes down to 0. We get like a 30-40 war score and take everything we can in the colonies. But this Castile thing... Great power seed provinces. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do this. Note to self, I probably should have taken a save before having declared.
I want to send the highest amount of bits this stream.
I want to send the highest amounts. 501. That's funny. So we're at war with Castile and Portugal and all that stuff. And Brunswick, whatever. Someone's pulled Brunswick in. I don't know, whatever. So I'm going to make sure that Nice gets sieged down right away. I'm going to tell Savoy to be supportive. I want you to be supportive, bro. You're only allowed to attach to this army. This army needs a 2 siege pip general. We'll take Tuca, who's assigned to the first army. I don't think he's doing anything important. Zippy, 502.
On my level, scrub.
Alright, so Castile, man, when it rains it pours, right? You are getting your face kicked in here. Ming has not imploded. No, they've lost the Mandate of Heaven twice, and they have yet to actually die. This is annoying that I can't... Ugh, they're actually trying to carpet siege right now.
I did take that corner.
I like how Ravina sounds like she's the one talking all the shit. It's funny. Alright, can we possibly split this up and do 2 sieges at once? I don't think so. So we got 1 cannon. Our vassal is providing us with 2 cannons, which is not enough to actually get a 4 bonus. But he's training another, so that'll be done soon. And he's making a brig. I've got to decide if I'm going to attack Ming or not right now. I mean, he's on tech 14. He's only 1 tech behind me. One of my vassals is still on 14. I don't have Aichi and the other guy over here. If I don't attack Ming, he's probably going to ally Korea, and then I'll have to split them up again, which is annoying. I think we should attack him, but I don't really want him to implode yet. Also, my claims might expire on him. But my claims, I could just give to my vassal at this point, because he borders some of it. Actually, he borders... If I give him this, then I could give him this. I could just feed him all this crap, Senwi. Yeah, I think we got to attack Ming as well. So let's try this. Let's just do this great power influence thing. Let's tell him to break his alliance with Ming. We'll take the separate truce with Mongyang, because I don't care about that. So he'll say yes. At least he better. We have forced the lesser nation to break their alliance. Good, loser. Haha, you suck. We're the best. Where are all of these little derps coming from? Our truce with Desmond, our ally, has gone away. And I do want Diplotech, even though we're about to do a diplomatic ID group. The Dimi are currently loyal, and they're not going to stay loyal forever. And I want new ships. And the global settler increase is pretty damn good too. And the heavies. For all these reasons, I want it. 15, A7, 05, 01 took Diplotech.
Okay, a bit overboard, but ha, I win.
Correct me if I'm wrong, bits come from, like, you can just tie it to a like a credit card or something, or you can also earn them somehow, like from being online or doing things or something? I'm not familiar with it, really. Can't believe my colony is still not done, Yamdena. I still have my colonist here, and he's just like, nah. At this point, it's going to finish in, like, 3 months anyway. Only a 9% chance. Let's recall him and start sending him somewhere else. Are there any colonies that are not providing me with a colonist that should be? Bob's Electoral College. He's going to gain 3 provinces in just a moment. Bob's Coffee. Bob's Coffee's going to gain 1 province. He's from Colombia. We're going to gain 1. That's part of the other colonial region, I think. Yes. So we're going to gain 1. No, no, no. Yes, so 2. So Bob's Coffee is not at 5. Bob's Coffee is at 7 provinces. I should colonize something in here to give him another province. That's more important than trying to colonize my region. I need more merchants. Also, this is part of Colombia. That's not complete, though. It's dying as well. Could take Panama. Yeah, sure, why not? Takes forever and a day to get there, but... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna declare war on Ming, like, right now. We're losing tons of money because we're way over our colonial limit at the moment. That's an extra 14 ducats a month right now. Brandenburg allied France. So someone who will soon become Prussia. We're going to declare using our vassals' claims. We'll make it the province of Nan. And you can just go die, Ming, before you stop being a valid rival. Sounds good. He's got 38 troops. He's got a 1/6 leader. Those are not heavies. Ming has 5 heavies. I have 214 ships here, though. So good freaking luck. I think we'll be okay. Probably. Also, now that we're done taking tech, and we're 9 years ahead of time, I'm actually going to piss the Dhimmi off now. We're going to impose a new religious tax, although I'd prefer for them to be at 75% influence before doing that. We could recruit a trader. Level 3 half-price Diplo advisor is pretty darn good. That would piss off the Ulema. I could counter that with some money. Yeah, I like doing this. This is usually what I've done in the past. So we recruit the minister, which pisses the Dhimmi off. That's bad. Sorry, pisses the Ulema off. We wait a month so that our income goes down because we have less trade, like tax income. We can immediately hire that guy. He's going to save us a bunch of money every month. No save before declaring war?
Nah. Viewers, this is what you get when you mess with the warrior. Arumba squirrel kappa pride, Arumba squirrel kappa pride,
Zippy.
Arumba squirrel kappa pride, Arumba squirrel, Arumba beer.
Alright, I doubt that any of his forts were mothballed, because he... Oh, he did have one that was mothballed. Crap. Probably should have, tried to go for that. Oh well. Subjects, I command thee. Everyone be aggressive. Go forth, kill the Ming. Kill the Ming. Our 214 ships have killed 1. Alright, we need this month to tick. It's 5 o'clock. I gotta wrap this up in just a moment. There's the monthly tick. Yes, I want to continue to influence Desmond. Now we have lower monthly income. Now we are losing a lot of money. Now we go and we make a generous donation of 500 ducats. Oh well. Next, we are going to wait 1 more month. Actually, it doesn't look like we need to. 1,600 ducats from the Dhimmi. That's good. And then now we can start to revoke land from the Dhimmi that they shouldn't have anyway. Provinces that have low autonomy, especially coastal provinces that are on 25% exactly. I want them to have as much land as I can, but at the same time, I've got provinces with shipyards that they are ruining, and I don't like that. Like, this shipyard is not functioning as well as it could. So we need to start revoking some land from the Dhimmi eventually. These in particular over here. The shipyard, I think, is more important to me than the overall other stuff. Of course they get all of Japan. Ideally, we can get them below 80% again real quick, and then leave the rest of it to decay. Not quite. Their disaster had been building up. I've got to get them below. Just take 1 more province, preferably a province with like low base whatever, but high the other stuff. And of course there are none of those. This one could do. 593. That sounds good. Perfect. Mine now. Okay. All right. So our finances look good. We're losing less money. We're fighting Ming. This guy's marching. My army is going to immediately take 10 cannons. Plus 10 infantry.
Okay, stream. I yield before the mighty at Zippy the Squirrel.
I need another siege guy. He's not very good. I guess we'll go with that guy. Meanwhile, we'll take most of these troops to here, except for one infantry. He's going to go over to there. To take the actual war goal, which I think I made Nan. Yes. It's easy for me to get to, hard for him to get to. Got 2 marches over here. You seem to be, like, just functionally deficient. Not happy with that vassal. That vassal is gonna end up dying. Does Karibus even have any troops left? They're all over there. I'm gonna try to do this. Maybe we can get onto his capital? Maybe? I don't know. Might work. As soon as Portugal gets down to low enthusiasm, we'll probably piece him out. These colonies should finish within the next month or 2. I mean, look at this. We got 993, 980, 948. Like, there's a bunch of them that should be finishing soon. Our projection came up because we declared war on the actual rival. We're already positive piety. We're going to stay positive piety, so we might as well turn all the positive piety decisions on again. Yearly prestige, national unrest. You might as well take them all if you've taken one. This army has arrived. This fleet of transports can head up to here and hopefully not get murdered. This army is going to get rid of 5 of its those things, grab a pretty trash leader, and march somewhere defensive. I don't know. It's not really capable of fighting just yet. Finally got caught on Brittany. Don't need to spy on Brittany anymore. And it looks like Russia's going to join the Protestant League. Now they're going to transfer stuff to me, and I'm going to immediately transfer it back to him because he has that 75% fort defensiveness, which is crazy. It's so good. So every province we siege, last time I fought Ming, I had Japan and Aichi sieging in the north, which was quite convenient. I do want to get onto his capital, which is, he did put an actual fort on now. It used to be, I think, level 1. It was very easy to siege the last time I fought him. Suffering attrition here is, unfortunate. We would rather not. Alright, come on, Shitatsu. Let's end this. Yay, Yamdena, that's my mission. It's finally done. New mission, colonize Katapang. It's a decent mission. Or conquer Sikhota Badabadabadabang. We don't have a truce with him. We don't have a claim on that. It is a 6th development province. I don't really need that free claim, thank you. I'll take the colonize mission. And I have 2 colonists, one of which is currently where? In Kumaye. I do kind of want that one to finish, but I care more about the mission and getting global settler increase than I care about that. So let's just get this thing going. It'll take some more money. It'll take a little bit more time. The gold mine won't be functional for quite as early, but that's fine. Okay, just waiting on low enthusiasm. Waiting on sieges up here. We've got our war goal. He's bringing that 4th cannon over. Our relative strength of the alliance is looking pretty good. 170. We have more cannons than they have in the entire forces. Castile does have a fair few infantry. That's probably my entire light fleet against his heavies. This is going to be the first... We're going to lose a few ships, but they're older ships. We just got new tech. We need to build new ships. We also have room for, I think, a ton more ships now. Yes, I have 260 light ships, and I have a naval force limit of 387. So I want like 400 light ships. Naval force limit in light ships. That's my goal. So... now that we know where his army is, I'm going to march this one up here. You guys can head up to here, and you can head up to here. This guy, he's broken. Okay, fine. Be supportive. I don't care. Do something. Get your move. But even though he has heavies, he ran away, and we didn't lose any ships. Let's, detach damaged, so that those ships can go get fixed and not get killed by those heavies. We need to murder that army. Of course, I gave it a chance to recover. Lost a claim on Lima. Never did actually attack him. See, the thing with Inca, I realized that those provinces would cost me overextension, and I couldn't attack him while I was trying to do that idea group. So that's why I never decided to actually go after him. He must be going to there. Okay. He may be coming for one of my armies. I hate Tonga right now. Tonga's doing so great. And now he's being an idiot. Makes me mad. Nice. So we got our free core, which immediately goes to him, and he gets to the free full core. Well. Yeah, he gets the free full core. He's just got to, he's gonna have to make it into a state. Why is it at 50%? I guess maybe it just needs a month update. Probably. I don't know. That would be Ming standing there, suffering 4.5% attrition in one province, not moving anywhere. While my vassal just marches around sieging stuff. Okay. Why can we not seem to put this damn army down? Still can't get there before the monthly tick. Yuck. He is going to come and engage me in the mountains. He's going to be here on the 5th of November. We need this siege. This is an important siege. If I am the aggressor, then I have a much smaller army with slightly superior tech by 1 level, but I am the aggressor against a -2. If I succeed in this 35% siege, then he is the aggressor with his 161 against my 223, and we failed the siege, so now that's bad. So would be a shame if a squirrel were to attack my computer. But in all honesty, coincidentally, I do have to wrap the stream up. It is 5:13. I've gone over, so I've got to take a break here. I'm gonna probably come back later tonight. I might not. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit tired. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I'll see you guys next time. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoying the stream. I know that we're not playing as fast as we could, but hey, you know what? We're in first place. We're growing. We're doing all right. We've got 2,000 development. We're twice as strong as the Ottomans now. It might not seem like much is happening, but we're growing. We're doing great. So, all right. I'll see you guys next time. See you in a bit.